Skylar to launch us.
Are you going to go music or no?
I can't.
Oh. Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Vista Ridge Football right here on Vype Live. Michael Rose, Trey Grubb, and our QA back at Vype Live is Mr. Skylar Gillespie. Thank you all for joining us as we are here at Gupton, back home where we belong. It's been a long time. 2-2 versus 2-2. 1-0 in the district for your Vista Ridge Rangers, taking on the McNeil Mavericks tonight. Glad you could be with us. This broadcast brought to you by this lovely and talented group of Vista Ridge Ranger Booster Club members. Just looking down at the call on the field for the coin toss. McNeil Mavericks have won the toss. They will receive.
Yeah, we got green going up against red tonight, Michael.
The Mavericks coming to Gupton here tonight as 0-1 in the district. And, of course, your Rangers on the 2-game winning streak. Had last week off, and it is time for some football. We're going to kick it down to the PA on the field for the national anthem.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do last Friday, Michael. I was lost.
I sat on my couch bed and just meditated. Like, what am I going to do with my life for the next 7 days? Finally, Friday came.
Yeah, here we are.
Why do people in the military like being called petty?
Oh, goodness. We're off on a good start with the jokes tonight.
My son is a specialist in the United States Army. I don't know about the whole being petty thing. So,
okay, here we go. There you have it. That was pretty nice.
Very nicely done by the Vista Ridge Choir. It is homecoming week, folks. Happy homecoming to all y'all, alum and supporters of Vista Ridge Ranger football. Again, this broadcast brought to you by the Vista Ridge Ranger Booster Club. Thank you for their support and getting Vype Live in partnership with them. It's been a fun week. They had a big parade on Wednesday night, and so
yeah, I was sad I couldn't go to that.
It's fun to take part, and got a chance to talk with Coach Scott a little bit, and he just wanted to remind everybody that this week off that they had last week was perfect timing. That
they needed to get some guys healthy, right?
Yes, yeah, they had a large part of their secondary on defense was hampered, and so everybody back and nearly full strength. So this 2-game winning streak should continue tonight. He did mention that playing McNeil, they don't want to overlook anything, and that McNeil coming into Gupton trying to get their first win in district. And you and I were talking the other day that might not, maybe not come to fruition, but we'll see how everything goes on
well,
the field.
McNeil historically has been a basketball school.
Right.
And I don't say that just because my son played there 4 years as a varsity guy, just saying. Yes, just to get that out of the way, both my son and daughter went to McNeil, so McNeil is very heavy in my family, but one of my favorite human beings, Miles Hutchinson, went to Vista. So,
that's right.
Yes. So I'm really happy to be here calling this game. It's really cool. I actually tried to see if I could get my son up here to where he could run camera, but he's got school stuff that he's got to do, so he was not able to make it, but he said, go Mavericks. And I said, well, that's not really what we're doing here. But yeah, no, historically they are a basketball school. As a matter of fact, Coach Hageman, who is the only basketball coach that they had ever known, he retired this year.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, I'm very, very fortunate that he got to coach Dylan, or Dylan had him coach him. So that was kind of cool. But, yeah, so they're historically a basketball school, not great at football, but they did win their first 2 games this season, which is a first for them in, like, I don't know how long, forever. So we'll see how tonight goes. I'm sure they're pumped up for it.
Caden Cornwell to kick things off here. Friday Night Lights about to begin, and Vista Ridge Rangers put the ball in the air, fielded, well, actually goes out of bounds, so in a procedure penalty, we'll put the ball up around the 30-yard line or so, back deep for the Mavericks was Trayvon Swist. Got to be careful when you say names sometimes, just make sure the enunciation fits and all that jazz. So,
man, that was barely. It looked like it was going to go out of bounds easy, and then it kind of, when it hit, it kind of went straight. Well, not sure what's happening.
Looks like we're going to re-kick.
They're going to re-kick it. I guess they're going to take the penalty and make them kick from further back rather than take the ball on the, what would have been,
right around the 30-yard line. Yeah, I think that's where they usually put it. Is
interesting.
A 5-yard, yeah. So you usually come out to the 25 on a touchback, so I think it's a 5-yard procedure, maybe 10 up to 30 or 35. But Caden Cornwell will try it once again, back deep, as I mentioned.
Well, I bet you he's kind of pumped up to launch this sucker.
There we go. Trayvon Swist back deep for the Mavericks. Over there on that far side, on the 10. Cornwell puts his foot into it, angles it over to Swist. Fielded right there at the 11-yard line, up to the 15. Plenty of room up to the 20, 25, making his way to the near side. Coming near side up to the 30, rounds the corner, gets shoved out of bounds into the Vista Ridge Ranger bench.
At what yard line?
At the 31-yard line. Look at that.
So they got 1 yard out of that. That was a good call then. One of the things I love about Gupta Stadium, there's a lot to love about it, but one of the things I love about it is they do have replay up on the screen up there. So the unit that's been the most consistent and the best all year long is the defense.
Here we go. Defense, of course, led by number 18 on the line, Caden Dees, and number 44, Aiden Cruz on the ends. Handoff coming near side and a loss of 2. Nice job by the swarming defense. Number 28 on the carry. That's Brad Wittenberg. Minus 2 yards back to 29.
We discussed that before the game, when we're doing our prep. McNeil is a run-heavy, and heavy is an understatement, football team. So if they're going to have success tonight, they're going to have to run the ball well. And that was a good start for the Vista defense.
Wittenberg is the quarterback, number 28, the quarterback. So Wittenberg takes the snap, handoff. Actually fakes all of us out, gets up across the 35, up to the 36-yard line. So a gain of 7 makes it third and manageable. Still about 6 yards to go, but nice little scamper there for the quarterback, Wittenberg.
Yeah, he made everybody go left and opened up the middle for himself there. It was a good call to keep the ball there and not give it to his running back.
Trips to the near side for the Mavericks here on third down. Ball at the 36-yard line. One back in the backfield with Wittenberg. Wittenberg takes snap, looking to throw, drops straight back, throws to the far side. That incomplete.
Yeah, that was some miscommunication right there between he and the wide receiver. Interesting that they threw the ball.
Yeah, Jason Gaines was the nearest person to that football. He dove for it, no good. That wasn't quite a skip pass. We're going to go with my terminology, but it did skip off the turf right there. So fourth down for the Mavericks. Looks like the punting unit coming out.
So Skylar is new to our broadcast, and just to let you know, Skylar, we call it a skip pass when it hits the turf. We do not call it an incomplete pass.
We do not. Bryce Wilson, little rugby-style pooch punt, gets up across midfield. It's got a nice little roll to it here, and took a Maverick roll until it didn't, and it's going to be downed at the 35-yard line. So good field position for the Rangers to start things off here with 10:35 to go.
Well, I sure hope the Ranger coaches were watching that, because the punter could have run for the first down right there. He had a lot of green in front of him.
Definitely did. Two receivers each side. Jackson Harrell, the quarterback for the Rangers. Isaac Garcia in the backfield. Garcia going out in motion to the far side. And a procedure penalty, throwing right away on first down. And it was a weird kind of slow motion, non-existent play right there. So it'll be first and at least 15.
I think Jackson thought that it was against. He thought he had a play.
He did.
It was a false start. So we have more penalties than completions at the moment.
So ball back to the back to the 30. Pass to Murray. Murray catches the football. Ball comes loose, and it's Maverick football up at the 35. They rush it up across the 30 down to the 29-yard line. A huge turnover as Murray tried to get something out of nothing right there on that quick pass to the near side. And number 24 for the Mavericks, Cameron Green.
I think he just went up and took it from him.
I think you're right.
Going to watch our handy-dandy replay. Hopefully they'll replay that, but it looked like he took it just right out of his hands. That is not the beginning we were looking forward to. But the defense has done a really good job this year of quick turnaround.
So McNeil with it at the 29-yard line. Snap Wittenberg. Wittenberg handoff. Met as he gets up across the 30 down to the 28-yard line. So a gain of 1 on the carry.
Yeah, he met Grant Anderson.
He sure did.
Met him, and then Grant introduced him to the carpet.
Caleb Cooper was the ball carrier on that, so it's 2nd down and 9 for Wittenberg coming up, looking to the near side. 15 seconds on the play clock.
Yeah, changing the play up.
Now down to 9 seconds. Snap. Wittenberg looking to throw. Quick throw to the far side. Hit immediately as he catches it, but right up at the 20, so a gain of 8. It'll be 3rd and 1 for the Mavericks.
Nice little sit down in the zone there for McNeil. But once again, no yards after the catch on that one. Nice hit by the defense.
Bunch formation on the far hash going to our left. Wittenberg has a receiver in motion, coming near side, handoff right up the middle, gets the first down to the 15-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Mavericks at the 15. Nice little bit of running right here.
Yeah, that was second effort because defensive line hit him nice and good and right at the line of scrimmage, and he was able to bounce off of that and get the first down. That was going to be 2-down territory anyway.
You're right.
A running team like McNeil, 3rd down and 1, there's 2 plays to get that.
Calhoun and Jackson to the near side here for the Mavericks. Again, Brad Wittenberg, the quarterback. In the shotgun, takes a snap. Quick throw, incomplete. Good read right there. Had a receiver wide open, just a little bit over his head, incomplete. So Calhoun running a nice route right there, but a good break for the Rangers. 2nd and 10 now from the 15.
Yeah, I think when they drop back like that, the Rangers are going to be primed and ready for the run, right? If they start dropping back on every possession, they're definitely going to need to get some pressure on him. Make him feel like he needs to run the ball.
Cooper and Williams now in the backfield in the pistol. Now Williams coming in motion. Handoff. Actually, faked the handoff. Once again, Wittenberg doing a great job of the RPO right here, faking me out. Gets 4 up to the 11-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, that defensive end for Vista they've got to contain there. They can't come crashing down. Because that's all he's doing. He's reading the defensive end there. He's just reading what he does. It's a big 3rd down here.
It's Caden Dees on that far side on the end. 2 backs in the backfield in the pistol formation. Wittenberg, handoff coming near side. Hit immediately gets to the edge. Nice swarming defense there by the Vista Ridge Rangers. Knocks him for no gain.
And there's our touchdown guy at the end of the first half down in San Antonio way.
That's
was
right.
That Clemens?
Clemens, yeah.
Yeah, that was Emil Landers. So I was incorrect. They're going to actually kick a field goal here.
So Bryce Williams, field goal attempt on the way. It's up, and it is good.
Yep.
Looked to be a 29-yarder from the 19, I believe where it was from. So 3-0 here with 7:21 to go in first quarter. And the Mavericks take an early lead. Everything going so fast. I got to get myself back in football shape here. That week off, I was resting on my laurels. Ugh. 3-0, 7:21 to go here in the first quarter. Michael Rose here along with Trey Grubb. Trey once again doing absolutely everything, including having to listen to me flap my gums for the next couple hours.
Oh.
God bless you, sir.
That's I live for it. As a matter of fact, at home I play recordings of you.
Wow.
So that
Your poor wife.
No, I do it in another room.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's very gracious of you all around right there.
That was a great job by the Vista defense to be able to keep them out of the end zone.
It's Caden Dees, Tian Murray, and I just had it. Oh, there it is. Isaac Montgomery back deep. Williams kick high in the air. It's going to be fielded right at the 15-yard line up to the 20, to the 25. It's Dees still on his feet to the 30. Gets the edge up across the 35 to the 40. Still on his feet. Pulls the pile all the way up to the 45-yard line. That's a 30-yard kickoff return for Caden Dees. Not only is he a great defensive end for the Rangers, he's putting some new stats on the board.
Well, that's a big dude to bring down.
Absolutely. 7:12 to go here in the first quarter. 1st and 10 for Vista Ridge at the 45. Great field position.
Let's see if we start off with a couple of runs here.
Trips to the near side for the Rangers. One back in the backfield. Harrell, quick throw coming near side. That's Heffelfinger with the catch. Can't avoid the tackle. Nice open field tackle right there. Number 24 once again making his presence known. That's Cameron Green. Green took the ball away from Murray on the last possession with the fumble recovery, or strip, I guess it would be.
Well, that's basically a running play, right? Trying to get the ball out there. But if the wide receiver can't make that block, that's going to be pretty tough.
3 nice trips over to the far side now. Harrell takes the snap, looking to throw again here on 2nd and 12. Rolling to the near side, flush out of the pocket, throws and he'll throw it away. It'll be 3rd down and 12. Wow, great pressure downfield, good coverage for the Mavericks, and Harrell out of sorts right here right now.
Well, most of the folks that he had to be able to go to were on the left side of the field, so that was going to be a little tough. I'm a little surprised they're not running the ball. They've had some real good success running the ball, and then off of the run, having really good play action, which Jackson's really good at.
2 receivers to the near side and to the far side. One back in the backfield. Harrell takes a snap. Delayed handoff, Garcia. Garcia gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Was that Arno or is that Harrell at quarterback? That is Harrell, all right. The 0 looked like it was scrunched into a 6, but it is Jackson Harrell at quarterback, and it's going to be 4th down and 10. Nothing going here for the Rangers with good field position on their second possession. So tied to Duchette back to punt it away. Back to the Mavericks. Back deep is number 10. It's Joseph Patterson. I should say. High snap. Just has to go back and get it.
Wow.
Great athletic maneuver right there. Fair catch signaled and made at the 30-yard line. Holy cow, Trey. That was amazing.
That just saved. I mean, that would have. Goodness. Sorry. I'm a little speechless on that. I think we're a little rusty, is what I see. Time off. Got a little bit rusty. And so the defense is always the one that's easiest to be able to have time off.
Mm-hmm.
So if they can get a three and out here, they'll once again have good field position.
Brad Wittenberg with one back in the backfield. Trips to the near side in bunch formation right close to the line of scrimmage. Wittenberg takes the snap, handoff up the middle. No gain back to the 30-yard line. Nice job by the defense right there, swallowing them up in the middle and knocking them down.
Yeah, much better that time.
And here Caden D's name called there by the PA. Caleb Cooper in the backfield along with Wittenberg. 20 seconds on the play clock. Two receivers move up to the far side, one to the near side. Again, the Mavericks there in the white uniforms and your Rangers in the red and black. Wittenberg takes the snap, handoff up the middle, bounces off one, would be tackled to the 35, coming near side of the 40, up to the 45, still on his feet, gets to midfield and into Ranger territory, brought down. They're going to say he was just on the other side of the 50, but now they're going to put him at the 50. So 1st and 10 for the Mavericks at the 50-yard line. That's a 20-yard scamper right there.
Yeah, they had him balled up at the line, and they just couldn't bring him down. It's that second effort, same thing that happened earlier with the McNeil running back.
Trips to the far side now for the Mavericks. One receiver here to the near side, Wittenberg and Cooper. Cooper in I formation. Wittenberg takes the snap, quick throw far side, way over the head, incomplete. 2nd and 10 from midfield.
Dave, the announcer, too tall. Dave's been announcing at this stadium, gosh, for forever.
One of the McNeil coaches was asking me how old this stadium was, and I said, "Oh man, you're asking the wrong guy. I'm not."
It's been here a while.
Familiar with the longevity, which that just told me right then and there I need to get more familiar with that. So 2nd and 10 for the Mavericks, bunch formation. Wittenberg takes the snap, keeps himself, gets the edge up to the 45, up to the 44-yard line, a gain of 6. It'll be 3rd and 4 for the Mavericks. Wittenberg doing it with his feet once again.
Yeah, good job there, though, by the Rangers. Everybody covered their guy. We were just a little too far off the quarterback, but we had the pitch covered. We had the inside runner covered. Definitely good watching film. When you got 3 options, that's hard to cover as a defense.
Mm-hmm.
Got to be very, very disciplined.
3rd and 4 here from the 44-yard line in Vista Ridge territory. Handoff up the middle, bounces off one tackle, still on his feet, spins around. That's Cooper up across the 40 down to the 36-yard line. Another 1st down run for the running back, Cooper.
Yeah, he's not a bring him down first hit kind of guy. You got to wrap him up if you want to bring him down. You can't just hit him hard. New set of downs here for the Mavericks.
Mavericks needed 4, got 8 on that carry. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. 2 receivers to the near side, one to the top of the screen, one back in the backfield. Wittenberg takes the snap, going to run itself, gets the edge up to the 35, still on his feet, spins out of bounds, close to the 30-yard line. See where they mark him right here. Right up at the 31-yard line. Gain of 5 on the carry.
Yeah, good blocking by McNeil. Vista's going to have to do a good job of trying to shed those blocks. Another thing, there's 3 minutes, 27 seconds left in this first quarter. That's another thing that teams that run the ball, definitely got a quicker game.
Trips to the near side, receiver coming in motion, and procedure from the back judge there. Throws into the middle of the fracas. Looks like we're going to back him up.
Yeah.
Yep, back to the original line of scrimmage we go.
Well, they're going to talk about it first. All right.
There's a false start against the Mavericks, so it'll be 2nd and 10 now. Back to the original line of scrimmage on this drive at the 36.
Football at the 36-yard line. 2nd down and 10.
See if our Rangers can make something happen here.
Get the up back there on the near side. 2 receivers at the top of the screen. Wittenberg takes the snap, quick throw. Caught up across the 25, down inside the 25 to about the 23-yard line. Needed 10, got 12. First down 4.
They're probably approaching how many yards they get in passing per game.
Make that 13 on the pitch and catch there. Number 15, Rashad Jackson with the reception.
After that 13-yard gain, first down and 10.
2 receivers at the top of the screen, 1 back in the backfield. Lone receiver to the bottom, that's Trayvon Swiss. Swiss coming in motion from the near side. Jet sweep and swallowed up. Nicely done by the defense of Vista Ridge. Wow, who was that masked man coming across? I believe that was number 26. Sure was. That is Mark Lerma, the linebacker, making a big play.
Yeah, that's one of the things. When you have these option teams like this, everybody's got a guy, right, that they got to cover. Everybody's got who they're supposed to cover, and if you can shed the blocks, you can make a good play like that.
Loss of 5 on that play, back to the 28-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 15 for the Mavericks. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the top of the screen. Wittenberg snap, thrown to the far side, has a receiver streaking down. It is caught inside the 5. Nice job.
That was a nice throw.
It sure was.
Laid it out there for him. That was good coverage. He threw it out so his receiver could run to get it.
Joshua Williams, a sophomore running back for the Mavericks, makes the catch. It's 1st and goal at the 2 for the Mavericks.
Yeah, this is definitely a gut punch for the Rangers. They probably expected run.
1:35 to go here in the first quarter. 3-0, the Mavericks on top. And they are threatening here. 1st and goal at the 2. Wittenberg, little handoff right there. Good 2nd and 3rd effort and a touchdown for the Mavericks. Wow.
Yeah, he wasn't down. They had him tackled, but his knees weren't on the ground. So he just hopped on over.
That was the up back, Tony Shannon, it looks like, who got in. Nine nothing now as we have Bryce Wilson coming up for the extra point. Needing an extra player, finally getting out on the edge. Plenty of time on the play clock. Snap, spot, kick on the way. It's blocked. Extra point blocked. Free play here for the Mavericks, and they'll be brought down. So, nice job by the special teams of Vista Ridge to block that extra point. It's 9-0 with 1:24 to go here in the first quarter. Rangers helped themselves a little bit right here, but wow, what a tremendous effort.
Well, they're probably a little bit in shock at the moment, which they got to get over that. But you always expect. One of the coaches came in a little while ago, and I was asked him how the practices have been, because you always wonder about this time off. It's very, very helpful in terms of getting players healed up, but it is tough. It's you can only hit each other so often, right?
Right.
And feels like the Vista Ridge offense really hadn't even been out there. 6 plays, I think, total.
Yes, sir. That is correct. 9-0 with 1:24 to go here. Michael Rose along with Trey Grubb, our QA back at Vype Live. That's Skylar Gillespie, Bryce Wilson to kick it off once again here for the Mavericks. Puts his foot into it, end over end. Fielded right about the 10-yard line, up to the 15. Looks to be Tanner Brosi, up to the 25. Still on his feet to the 30. Spun around and knocked down as he gets up across the 30-yard line.
I think they're pretty close to breaking one of these.
I think you are right. That was a nice return.
Yeah, they're setting something up. Wouldn't be surprised if we had a kickoff return this game. They're looking pretty good on special teams.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, Skylar all the way up in Illinois.
At the Vype Live studios in Illinois. That's
Vype Live nationwide.
That's right. 2 receivers to the near side. 1 up back in the backfield. Handoff. Bouncing off to the near side. Still on his feet. Gets up across the 30 up to the 35-yard line. Nice little run right there on first down for the Rangers.
Well, I did send a pigeon down to the coaching staff.
Did you?
Yep.
Thank you.
Run that ball. Just kidding.
Zion
I sent him on a weasel.
Little ferret.
Yep.
With a backpack. 2 receivers at the top of the screen. Harold takes a snap, handoff up the middle. That's Harper once again. Up across the 35, pushes the pile. Can be close to a first down. They're going to mark him. Oh, they thought about standing on the 40-yard line, but they back it off to the 39. So it's 3rd and 1 for the Rangers. Quickly on the ball, handoff, bouncing to the outside. Can't quite get there. It'll be 4th down and a half a yard. Zion Harper doing a good job running the ball. Just kind of ran into a wall right there as he tried to get the edge. It's 4th down and 1.
Yeah, he tried to bounce that as opposed to just go and plant that foot and go north-south. Coaching staff thinking about it, and they're going to send out the punting unit.
Todd Usick.
Does that surprise you?
It does, actually, yes.
Yep.
Just the momentum, I guess, of McNeil here. It's a tough spot. They've done well with short field.
Well, that's the first quarter. That'll give them time to rethink it. I can send that ferret down there.
There you go. First quarter in the books, as Trey just mentioned. It is 9-0. The Mavericks on top. Michael Rose here along with Trey Grubb. Thanks for joining us again. This broadcast brought to you by the friendship, sponsorship, and partnership of the Vista Ridge Ranger Booster Club. We thank them for partnering with Vype Live this season. Glad to be up in the booth. 2-2 versus 2-2, but 1-0 in the district for your Rangers versus 0-1 for the Mavericks. And the Mavericks rolling here in the first quarter.
Yeah. They're having success. They're having success throwing the ball, which is not something we thought we would have to say. Because they're pretty much a 4-1 running to passing team.
Yeah. Yeah, they're looking at their stats, they were right around 370 yards a game, and 250 of those on the ground.
Yep. All right. Well, they've rethought what they want to do. So now, the ferret. I bet you maybe see a pooch kick here.
4th and 1 for the Rangers. Jackson Harrell under center this time. 3 backs in the backfield. Handoff hit immediately and knocked backwards. It'll be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 for the Mavericks. Ball placed at the 37-yard line.
Man, that's almost like they knew what play they were going to run.
They sure did. Good Lord. Loss of 2 on that 4th and 1.
That was a missed assignment. Someone didn't get into the backfield like that unless there's a missed assignment. Because he was definitely unblocked.
So the Mavericks back on offense. 1st and 10 from the Ranger 37. Quick throw. Oh, nice read right there. Number 24 for the Rangers. That's Emmy Landers coming up big right there. Read that the whole way. Might have even had a chance How he broke down a little bit to maybe pick that off, but he laid a lick right there to the receiver, and it's 2nd down and 10.
We do have an injured player.
An injured player on the field. So, yeah. First thing for a defender is always just make sure you stop the play.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're an NFL cornerback. Then, you know, if you're an NFL quarterback, you'd be like Quandre Diggs for Dallas.
There you go.
Just go for that interception every time.
That's right.
And I was watching Dallas game this past weekend, and last year he was, I think, in the top 5 in interceptions, and he was also in the bottom, I don't know, way down there in terms of yards allowed.
Oh, wow.
So he's a great corner, but he takes chances. And sometimes that's all right. Sometimes you don't want to see that. Got some clapping going on. That generally means good. Somebody at least sat up.
Keavian Myers, the lineman, is being tended to, and he's walking off the field under his own power.
Skylar says Vype Live is taking over the country.
Rightly so.
Well, at least that means Skylar's listening to us.
That's appreciate that. Thank you to all of our listeners, wherever you may be.
Yeah, if you're out there listening and you actually would like a shout out to one of the kids or somebody you know, you can hit us up on Twitter.
Please.
I'm Coach Trey Grubb, and he's super cool guy. No,
First and 10, quick throw, caught, and it up to the. Let's see, were they going to give him a yard on that little pitch and catch to the far side? So it'll be. I beg your pardon. I said first and 10, 2nd and 10. Now it's 3rd and 9, and. Back to the Twitter verse. I am at Michael_ATXVOX. Slang for voice, I guess. Vox, ATX Vox.
Austin, Texas voice.
2 receivers to the far side, 1 back in the backfield. 3rd and 9 for the Mavericks. Ball at the 36-yard line. Quick throw, tip in the air, incomplete. 4th down.
Read.
Nice job.
Great read. Yeah, that was a fantastic read by Josh Bruton. Didn't bite on the faked handoff, backed up, and was able to tip the 9. They punted in this situation earlier. They've had success throwing the ball, though, so interesting call here.
Wittenberg remains a quarterback, 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the top of the screen, 4th and 9. Quick rolling out, flush out of the pocket, steps into a throw, throwing deep, has a receiver, tipped into the air. It's intercepted at the 15, coming near side, up to the 25, 30, up to the near sideline of the 40. Still on his feet, knocked out of bounds. Nope. You're going to say he's out of bounds. Yep. That's Tian Murray still on his feet. And he finally gets tackled, but they'll say he's down and out of bounds way back at around the 40-yard line. Nice job on the tip drill for the Rangers. They had coughed up the football back in the first quarter, and they get a takeaway here in the second.
Well, McNeil, the quarterback, just sort of launched it up there. Great job by our defensive backs getting up there, breaking up the pass. And he was way back here, and he's probably telling the referee, why couldn't you tell me that earlier? Because I'm really tired.
I believe that was Grant Anderson on the interception.
All right, let's see if we can turn that momentum into something good. We're waiting on our referee to get back there.
10:49 to go here in the second quarter. Mavericks on top 9-0. Vista Ridge with it. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Trips to the top of the screen. Harrell looking to throw, has a receiver down the far sideline. Caught.
Oh, what a catch.
Bounds. Nope, they're wiping him out, saying he was out of bounds. That was a great catch, but just on the sideline.
Ooh.
Good job by the Mavericks using that sideline as a 12th person over there. Tian Murray, the intended receiver.
Man, what a great catch, though.
Do it again, boys. Do it again. Same formation, trips to the top. 1 back in the backfield, Jackson Harrell in shotgun formation. Raise up a finger to the near side. Handoff. Delayed.
Yeah, you can't wait. You gotta plant that foot and go. This is a defense that goes up against a running team every time they practice.
Garcia gets 2 yards on the carry up to the 44. It's 3rd down and 8. We need a big play right here.
Yeah.
Big play, just a first down, but that's
sort of feeling it that
be a big play.
We have to get this. This is like a must down.
Overload to the top. 4 receivers up there. Nobody on the bottom side. Quick throw. Too much on it. Tanner Brosi, the intended receiver, tried to tip it to himself, and it's going to be 4th down and 8. My gosh. Jackson really put a lot of mustard on that one, didn't he?
Yeah, they're struggling. They're struggling, but they're down only 9 points.
10:03 to go here as Ty Duchiquette coming back out onto the field for another punt for the Rangers. High snap, be able to corral it, puts his foot into it, a nice little wobbler. Fair catch signaled inside the 30 at about the 27-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Mavericks. Nice job there by Duchiquette. Another big boom. 9:53 to go here in the second quarter. 9-0 is the score. Vista Ridge has a little work ahead of them as they come back on defense.
Your donation goes towards the activities and amazing prizes we send off our seniors with a bang.
No, it's like a broken record, but we got to get a stop.
I said 27. It's actually on the 28-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Mavericks. Trips to the top of the screen. No receivers here to the bottom. Receiver coming in motion from the top to the bottom. Wittenberg on the RPO, hands it off. Good read right there by the defense. Makes a stop as he gets up across the 30 to the 31. So a gain of 3 makes it 2nd and 7.
Yeah, and they're a running team. They don't rush. So one of the things that this does is it does take time off the clock, which is why you got to make the most of those possessions when we got it on offense.
The Mavericks in the pistol formation, 2 backs in the backfield. Handoff coming near side, now bounces it back out, spins out of a tackle, still on his feet. Ball's loose, so the Rangers got it back. Oh my goodness, still on his feet, coming near side to the 30, 25 to the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Rangers. What the world happened? And a late flag comes in. I think that's going to be a taunting penalty on the Rangers. I don't know if they'll take it back or if they'll count it.
Well, if it's taunting, that's going to be dead ball. Unsportsmanlike. He pointed at
Vista Ridge.
Vista. But that's generally a dead ball foul. So yeah, that ball popped out.
What another big break for the Rangers. Waiting to see if they're going to count this touchdown or not, Trey. I'm not sure if, because it happened before he scored.
Well, like I said, it should be a dead ball foul. It certainly wouldn't be at the 5-yard line if it was. And they're going to talk about it. My guess would be is that you either get the choice of putting it at the kickoff or putting it on the extra point.
Actually, I think they're going to do from the spot. I don't think the score counts, Trey. I think they're backing him up. I think I've seen this in high school football before. 1st and 10. Ball be placed at the 22-yard line.
That is interesting. How do they know what yard to put it at?
No idea.
Because he was in the end zone.
9:03 to go here in the second quarter.
I do, I hold referees to a high standard. I really like the fact that they're meeting up and talking.
Mm-hmm.
don't like the fact that nothing really came out of that. I have no idea how they know to put it at the 22-yard line.
I did see him hold the ball up in the air and look back, so that was taunting. But yeah, that's the unsportsmanlike penalty. Harold's going to keep this one, and he's going to lose ground back to the 25. Wow, this defense for the Mavericks is relentless, and that's the word that the Rangers continue to use for themselves, and it's tough to watch, Trey.
Well,
hurts a little.
Well, they're struggling, and you gotta push through it.
Oh, most definitely. Two receivers to the top, two backs in the backfield. 15 seconds on the play clock, and Harold has plenty of time. Now takes a snap. Handoff. It's Garcia. Bounces to the outside, then back inside. Gets up close to the 20 to the 21. So it'll be 3rd down and 9 for the Rangers. Gain of 4 on that carry. Come on, boys. Here we go. T.M. Murray and Tanner Brosey at the top of the screen.
If you've got a trick play, this is a good time to use it on this aggressive defense.
Harold, plenty of time, throws near side, caught. That's Heffelfinger, gets up close to a 1st down, close to the 10-yard line, right at the 11. That's exactly what they needed, and it's 1st and 10 for the Rangers. Boy, am I glad to say that. Man, oh man, here we go.
First down of the game. Fantastic throw by Jackson.
Good read right there. Threw it right into the open spot in the zone. Two receivers at the top of the screen. Two backs in the backfield. The up back coming in motion near side. Procedure. Michael Rocha, was the up back who was coming across and took off before the snap. So a procedure call on the Rangers. It'll back him up 5 to the 16-yard line.
Well, I'll give Michael a little bit of a break. I think there were several that kind of started a tad early.
Mm-hmm.
Got to overcome it. I would definitely put the ball in Jackson's hand. Let him run, throw.
1st and 15, handoff, bounce into the near side. No going right there. That was number 26. That's Mark Lerma on the carry. No gain. It's 2nd and 15.
I think a play action pass here.
Lerma and Garcia switching spots, so Isaac Garcia comes back to the running back spot. Two receivers to the top, two to the bottom. 2nd down and 15 for the Rangers. Heffelfinger in motion. Harrell fakes the jet sweep, falls down, and they're going to say he's down. His knee hit the turf way back at the 26-yard line. Oh.
Well, he was definitely surprised by the defensive end who did not bite.
Yep.
Did a great job of disciplined football. That was going to be that bootleg play that they do quite often for quite a bit of success. Going backwards, Michael.
3rd and 25 back at the 26-yard line. Need to get to the 1 for a 1st down, Trey. Jackson rolling to the far side, throws it out of bounds. Incomplete.
Yeah, nowhere to go. Everybody was covered. They're getting good pressure. They're getting good pressure just with their defensive linemen. One thing I know for certain is these coaches will make good adjustments at halftime. So
Caden Cornwell coming out for a field goal attempt. Ball be spotted down at the 33, so a 43-yard attempt for Cornwell right here.
This is in his wheelhouse, and we need it.
Brosey the holder. Snap, spot, kick is up on the way. It's a low line drive. It's no good. Almost said incomplete. No good. So it'll be 1st and 10.
That's 2 turnovers.
Man.
Without turning in good opportunities, but not getting them into points. And some of that's McNeil. McNeil's playing really good. Like I said, winning their first 2 games, that's something McNeil hadn't done in years and years and years and years. So they're not the usual rollover that sometimes they might have been in the past.
Unlike the NFL, the ball is placed back at where the ball is snapped from. So it's 1st and 10 for the Mavericks at the 26-yard line. Trips to the top of the screen for McNeil. One back in the backfield, empty here to the bottom. Wittenberg, the quarterback, takes the snap, hands it off on the RPO, gets up to the 28-yard line, a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd and 8.
On the tackle, Gabe Dees. Great team. Also there, number 15, Josh Root. Loss on the ball. That's a 2-yard gain.
Are your parents listening in?
No, I have a friend down in New Braunfels listening in, and he's
How's our production going?
he said it's a lot of fun to listen to me, and he's being pretty sweet.
Good job there.
Nice throw to the far side. Good coverage. You saw the blitz coming on the top of the screen, too, for the Rangers. Nice call right there. That hurried Wittenberg.
Aiden Cruz coming in hot there, and definitely caused the quarterback for McNeil to have to change what he was doing.
3rd and 8 now for McNeil. Ball at the 28-yard line.
I've never seen a quarterback with a number
28
in the 20s.
Yeah. Well, Doug Flutie back in the day. Boston College. Quick throw. In and out of the hands. Incomplete. 4th down. Nice job. Wow, that was a hot read right there by Wittenberg. Intended receiver was number 5. That's Caleb Cooper.
3 and out.
Back. Good job by the defense. And here comes Wilson. Mr. Wilson. To kick it back.
5:01 left in this first half. So this is the drive right here.
Back deep is Tanner Brosey, as you just heard, the PA.
I think that was more Brosey.
Thank you. Wilson, little rugby style, rolls near side. Ball take a little hop. It skips inside the 40. Still on the move inside the 35. Still rolling. 1st and 10 for the Rangers. Ball will be at the 32-yard line.
Ball is down at the 32-yard line. The Rangers will take over, first down and 10.
So 4:47 to go here in the second quarter. Vista Ridge trails 9-0. Michael Rose here along with Trey Grubb, our QA back at Vype Live. That is Skylar Gillespie. Appreciate all y'all being with us here tonight. It's been a long time coming for us. A couple weeks off, and here we are once again up in the booth. And as Trey mentioned, we'll be looking forward to some halftime adjustments. And at halftime, it is homecoming, so we're going to meet our king and queen this year.
Oh, man, I hope I win.
You are in the running. I voted
excited
for you early and often. 2 receivers each side. Harrell bopping around, still on his feet, pulls it down, and he's going to be brought down. Man, nowhere to go. What in the world kind of coverage is going on out there?
Yeah,
wow.
He's not having anywhere to go. He's his first read. I don't think he's been able to throw it to his first read, but maybe 1 or 2 times.
Lost to 1 on the.
But that time he did a good job of going through his progressions. There was just nobody open, and he just needed to tuck it and run it.
Murray coming in motion. Bad snap. Harrell has to go back for it, and he'll just fall on top of it wisely. Oofta.
Yeah, they're Oofta?
Oofta. Sorry, that slipped. That is my Scandinavian heritage coming out. If you are Latino, it's Ay caramba. If you are Yiddish or Jewish, it's oy vey. So whatever else you want to throw in there, it means the same thing.
From Austin, Texas, it's probably some curse words. So I'm not gonna do it.
Dad and gum, I think, is what you say there.
So this is going to be 3rd down and
a country
Waco.
mile, Chuck Licata. 3rd and a country mile.
Is that something the Iceman says?
No, that's something he doesn't like when I say.
Oh.
And I don't mean to be ornery or anything, but Even Chuck would say, yeah, Michael, that's right.
I'm pretty sure you do mean to be ornery, but
Well,
that's okay.
I mean, it fits. It just fits.
Well, I said third down in Waco.
Wait, well, okay.
Maybe third down and
Third down.
Temple,
halfway.
maybe?
Third down and halfway to Dallas. That's Waco. Right on. I like it.
well, hey, if you got a
What? I guess halfway to San Antonio. So San Marcos.
if you got a 30-yard play, now's the time to
Yep.
bring it out.
Coach Scott. 4 minutes to go here in the half.
Whew, boy,
3rd and 28.
I would love to be in the locker room.
Wowzers.
Because not only are they going to make some adjustments, but I bet you there's some coach speak.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
Boys need to. Maybe they'll play Rage Against the Machine, Wake Up.
Harold takes the snap, delayed handoff, and no going
And
as Garcia gets
McNeil.
throttled.
Yeah, McNeil is playing really disciplined football. Nobody's biting. Everybody's staying in their lanes where they need to be. Ooh, there's a big snap. I bet you our deep snapper's probably a little bit nervous here. Got to push those nerves to the side. It's just like practice.
A loss of 2 on that one. Duchesquette from his own end zone to punt it away. Waiting for it in Ranger territory is number 10 for the Mavericks.
Went
That's
over his
Joseph
head.
Patterson.
Safety.
And the safety as it goes out of bounds. Another tough snap. And it's 11-0.
He's having a hard night.
Wow.
And McNeil players or Vista players with their hands on their head, basically saying the same kind of thing you've been saying, which is a hoofda. What in the world's going on? And as a coach, you definitely you don't want your guys losing their focus. I mean, you're only down 11 points after probably the worst half of football you've played in a long time.
Absolutely. That's hard.
But
It's a tough pill
you
to
got to
swallow.
keep them out of the end zone here. I mean, you really.
It'll be a free kick from the 20-yard line back to McNeil. So not only do they get the points, they get the ball back too. So
So do you ever have paid kicks? Like
yes.
costing kicks?
Yes.
Not sure why they call it. Oh, and he doesn't have to punt it.
No, he gets to tee it up.
All right.
So Caden Cornwell will give it the old boot. Puts a good leg into it, going back and going out of bounds.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Well done. So if that had gone out of bounds,
I think it would have just, I don't know if there's a procedure there. It would have been moved up to the 35, so we bailed ourselves out right there. Ball will be placed at the 27-yard line. Great kick by Caden Cornwell, absolutely.
so
There it is.
special teams has, except for the punting unit, has been pretty good tonight. We need, I know they've made 2 great plays and put us in position for the offense to have an opportunity, but we need another good play here from another turnover and score. First things first, got to stop them on first down. We got all our timeouts. I know they called the timeout up here earlier, so got 2 timeouts on Ranger side.
Two receivers top of the screen. Wittenberg dropping straight back, looking to throw. Has a receiver near side. Caught. A nice open field tackle. Knocked him out of bounds. Wow.
Very, very lucky. Very lucky that he got to him,
Man.
because that was definitely some blown coverage right there.
Joshua Williams catches it in stride and gets knocked down up to the 48-yard line.
Yeah, if he doesn't get to him, because he took a pretty sharp, he had to take a pretty sharp angle, and if he hadn't gotten to him, that's a touchdown.
21 yards on that pitch and catch. 3 receivers at the top of the screen, empty to the bottom. The tight end closing the end here on the near side. Receiver in motion from the top. Keeper by Wittenberg tries to get the edge, dragged down from behind as he gets into Ranger territory. He'll be knocked down up at the 47-yard line. He'll be Second down and about 6.
On the tackle.
Good job by
Maybe.
Hosan Gaines making that tackle.
Make that 5, I beg your pardon.
After the 5-yard
Yeah, absolutely. Good open field tackles right here by the Ranger defense, but giving up some good chunks right here.
Just about 2 minutes left, and they're in no rush. That's definitely McNeil football right there.
Receiver in motion. Keeper for Wittenberg up the middle. Gets close to a first down as he gets up across the 45, right at the stick, as they'll mark him down at the 42. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Mavericks, and they are marching once again.
Well, and we had a defensive lineman in the backfield there. Caden Dees was back there, and he just missed him, whiffed him, and after the play, he's just sitting there. I think they're all in kind of shock right now. The plays that normally able to make just aren't happening this half. So we got to get out of here.
The option coming near side, avoids one tackle,
Great
but can't
job.
avoid the next one. Nice job, absolutely.
and on the option.
We tackled all 3 of them.
We
Got the
did.
quarterback, then we got the pitch guy,
Grant,
and we got the guy that he could have handed it off to in the beginning.
Grant Anderson is the recipient of the tackle for the Rangers. It is 2nd down and 10. 1:04 to go here in this second quarter. Free play for the Mavericks, going far side, ball tipped in the air, incomplete.
Oh, boy.
A couple Rangers had their hands on it, and it falls haplessly to the ground with 56 seconds to go.
Pass. It falls incomplete. Knocking the ball
Oh, boy.
Oof.
That was a touch. That was not a touchdown. That was a
knocking the ball down.
interception, just gift wrapped right there.
56 seconds remaining in our first half. 4th down and 10.
He rushed the throw even though he wasn't rushed.
Mm-hmm. 3rd and 10 for the Mavericks. Ball at the 42-yard line.
Really need a stop here.
Rolling to the near side is Wittenberg. Double pumps. Throws it up into the air, and it's incomplete as the guy was out of bounds. Nice job by the defender chasing him out of bounds. That was big Gabe Moore. Gabe is one of my new Twitter followers and vice versa, so appreciate Gabe. I got to be here Wednesday and chatted with a few of the players and got to talk to Coach Scott a little bit. So it's been a fun week here, but
Not a fun half.
not a fun first half, that's for sure. 49 seconds to go. It's 4th and 10.
So defense once again stepping up there. They read that screen perfectly, and there was nowhere for him to go with the ball.
They're going to let this one go all the way down close.
Clock's not a factor since it went out of bounds.
Nope. Wilson's little rugby-style kick is going to go inside the 10, and it'll be fielded at the 5, trying to make a move, and swarmed and brought down with 39 seconds to go. Be 1st and 10 for the Rangers at the 6-yard line.
That was a tough call because they were probably going to get to it and clock it close to the goal line, but I would imagine the coaching staff would tell him you got to take that risk because you're not going to stand a chance of getting out of there. But I do like the aggressiveness. Gives us 4 yards, probably more than we would have had.
At the 7-yard line.
So according to the scoreboard tray, there are 3 timeouts each here. So 2 receivers top of the screen. 38 seconds to go in the half. 11-0 Mavericks on top. Handoff up the middle. Looks to be Lerma on the carry. It gets up across the 10 to the 11, so a gain of 5 on first down, and the clock continues to run.
Yeah, I can't imagine he wants to get to the. I'd be surprised if he called a timeout. I wouldn't be surprised if McNeil called a timeout, though. Oh, we have an injured player. That's what it is.
And the Mavericks down on the ground right there.
Yeah, I would think coach is ready to get into the locker room.
Yeah.
Don't do anything dumb here on your 7-yard line.
Bobby Holland, the injured player, gets up and hustles off under his own accord.
Yeah, that looks like one of those lower mid down there type injuries.
Yes. Oof.
Yep.
Let me hobble this one off. We're not going to walk. We're going to hobble this one off. 25 seconds to go in the half. 11-0 Mavericks on top.
Well, I think we need to break out the 90-yard play.
Here it is. And in my 9 years of broadcasting Texas football, Texas high school football, I've seen 2 99-yard touchdown passes.
Hey now.
So this would be, and I've seen 92 and a 94 as well.
I watched the Tony Dorsett 98,
don't
99
even
yard.
99-yard run against the Vikings. Don't even.
Yep.
Don't.
I watched that live.
Stop.
So yeah, they let the time run off the clock there, and we're going to go to halftime.
Halftime is upon us. We'll see the marching bands perform for McNeil and for Vista Ridge, as well as we will see the coronation of a king and queen. It is homecoming week here for Vista Ridge,
my fingers are
but
crossed.
they trail. They trail 11-0 at the half. So hopefully Trey and I will be able to give you the tale of two halves by the time the end of this game rolls around. 11-0 at halftime. We'll let you listen to the sights and sounds here at Gupton Stadium. Michael Rose, Trey Grubb, and Skylar Gillespie bringing you the action. We'll be back for a little bit of a wrap-up of the first half after halftime comes to an end. So enjoy the halftime show.
I'm going to go get my king outfit.
Go get your tux on, brother.
I got it. I think I got it.
You definitely got it.
Best wishes to the entire Ranger Nation, and we can't wait to see the Ranger Band marching in the Pasadena Tournament of Roses Parade on January 2nd, 2023. Go Rangers!
McNeil Mavericks. It's Round Rock ISD and McNeil High School pleasure presents the Mighty Maverick Marching Band. McNeil High School is proud to introduce our award-winning dance team, the 2022 and 2023 McNeil Majestics, and our special guests. The Majestics are led onto the field this evening by Major Police Sergeant, Major Eric Copeland, and Major Lieutenant Bud Lessing, Lieutenant Colonel Hazel Casimiro, and on center are Colonel Josie Stella. Social officers are Asha Ardu and Rachel Lee, and social captains are Sarah Boyle and Rick Goodrich. Congratulations to the Majestics of the Week, Rafa Hassan Tron, and Officer's Choice, Jenna Davis. The Majestics wish the Vista Ridge Star Slippers the best during their season. Watch the Majestics as they perform their streamer jazz to Rescue Me. The Majestics are under the direction of Angel Scrubber and Jasmine Matthews. The Majestics Homecoming Month Store is available now. Get all your homecoming supplies at the Majestics. The Majestics would love to recognize their platinum sponsors, Performing Arts Studio of Georgetown and Poppy Jean and Company. Check out their business on the Majestics website. McNeil Mavericks. It's Round Rock ISD and McNeil High School's pleasure to present the Mighty Maverick Marching Band. The McNeil Band would like to express their appreciation to Dell Technologies for supporting our students as a platinum level partner. The band is led on the field by drum majors Christina Jung, Megan Conlon, Victoria Corral, and Anirudh Misha. Color guard captains are Meredith Mao, Nadia Rodriguez, and Lucia Yi. Percussion captains are Truman Arthur and Luke Inky. Brass member of the week is Annie Benson. Wood member of the week is Sambi Mehta. Percussion member of the week is Akila Devarakanda. Guard member of the week is Neha Kokarni. JV member of the week is Nate Solomon. Drum major's choice is Jeremy Moon. Tonight, the McNeil Band will perform a portion of their 2022 production entitled With My Own Two Eyes. Flugelhorn soloist is Caleb Carter. Oboe soloist is Daniel Rupke. The McNeil Band is under the direction of Jason DeMaselli, Brittany Graham, and Jordan Garza. Color guard director is Chris McCarthy. The McNeil Band congratulates the Ranger Band on placing 4th at their Bands in America Austin Regional last week, and we wish them the best of luck in their future competitions. Ladies and gentlemen, the McNeil Maverick Marching Band.
And don't forget, tonight, after the game, your Vista Ridge Ranger Marching Band will be performing right after the game. You don't want to miss it. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Vista Ridge High School is proud to present the ultimate dance experience for your halftime entertainment. The Star Steppers are under the direction of Araceli Lopez and Julianne Way. Service officers are Rebecca Hall, Kaylee Strimple, and service officer is Ariana Cumming. Your 2022-2023 officers are Lieutenant Grace Coleman, Sarah Lellis, First Lieutenant Caitlin Marks, Captain Lady Patton. This week's Spirit Sister is Emma Gigante. And our Star Stepper of the Week is Anna Reuter. Tonight, the Star Steppers will be performing Western Trail from 2003 to 2015. The Star Steppers perform this routine every football season. In celebration of 20 years, the 2022-2023 team members are excited to bring you back this tradition in honor of all former Star Steppers. The team would like to thank their alumni for their love and dedication to organizations over the years. And now, nothing shines brighter from atop the ridge, introducing the 2022-2023 Star Steppers. would like to thank their star stepper level platinum sponsors, Acme Burger Company, and their gold sponsors, Mavericks Dental Care, Kansas Workshop, First Choice Automotive, PEI, Medical Imaging, New Fancy Fitness, J-Fit, SV Real Estate, and 360 Plumbing and Solutions. Thank you, sponsors.
Welcome to the 2022 Vista Ridge Homecoming festivities. First of all, a special welcome home to all the Ranger alumni who have come back to join us tonight in celebration of Vista Ridge's 20th year anniversary. Thank you for all you have done to make Vista Ridge the best for the world. And now, I am pleased to introduce to you the 2022 Vista Ridge Homecoming Royalty Corps. Freshman Miley Glazier is escorted by her mother, Catherine Glazier, and father, Derek Glazier. Miley's interests include dancing, swimming, and hanging out with friends. She is an active member of her church youth group and hopes to become a Star Stepper someday. Freshman Miley Glazier. Freshman Bennett Evans is escorted by his mother, Julie Evans, and father, Craig Evans. Bennett is a part of both the basketball and football teams at Vista Ridge. In his spare time, he is also an active member of his church youth group, freshman Bennett Evans. Sophomore Caleb Sutton is escorted by his mother, Liz Sutton, and father, Gabe Sutton. Caleb loves sports and is involved in the football and track and field teams. He is also very active in the Young Men's Service Team in his church youth group. Sophomore Caleb Sutton. Sophomore Riley Johnson is escorted by her mother, Penny Sexton, and father, Brian Johnson. Riley loves to dance and is a part of the award-winning Vista Ridge Star Steppers. She also loves the color orange, hoping to eventually attend the University of Texas. Hook'em! Sophomore, Riley Johnson. Junior, Laurel Burke is escorted by her mother, Maria Burke, and father, Johnny Burke. Laurel is actively involved in theater and is a part of Vista Ridge Theater Productions. Laurel also loves to dance. Junior, Laurel Burke. Junior, Jude Decker, is escorted by their mother, Michelle Lynch. Jude is involved in the theater and is an officer of the drama club as well as president of GSA. Jude is also a part of the improv club and is the Creative Passion Project officer. Playing piano and singing is a passion. Junior, Jude Decker. And now, our senior royalty corps. Senior, Grant Blankenfleur is escorted by his mother, Florence Blankenfleur. Next year, Grant plans on attending the University of Texas at Austin, where he would like to major in biomedical engineering. Grant is team captain for the Vista Ridge swim team and spends his spare time writing music and volunteering as a swim coach. Senior, Grant Blankenfleur. Senior, Ashton Eastwood is escorted by her mother, Jamie Eastwood, and father, Cody Eastwood. Next year, Ashton hopes to attend the University of Texas at Austin, where she would like to major in biology and chemistry, hoping to one day become a dermatologist. is a member of the award-winning Star Steppers and is also a part of National Honor Society and often volunteers her time at Texas Humane Heroes. Senior, Ashton Eastwood. Senior, Trinity Wang is escorted by her brother, Alex Wang. Trinity plans to attend Boston University, double majoring in Management Information Systems and Social Psychology. At Vista Ridge, Trinity is a member of the swim team and currently holds 4 school records. She also has committed to Boston University's D1 swim team and has been given an athletic scholarship. In her spare time, she enjoys painting and photography. Senior, Trinity Wang. Senior, James Lund is escorted by his mother, Diane Lund, and father, Robin Lund. James hopes to attend Texas A&M University, where he would like to major in architecture. James is a part of the Vista Ridge football team and is a part of AVID. In his spare time, he also enjoys painting and ceramics. Senior, James Lund. Senior, Evie Jenright is escorted by her mother, Susie Jenright, and father, David Jenright. Next fall, Evie hopes to attend the University of Texas at Austin, where she would like to major in social work. Evie is a member of National Honor Society and is a part of PALS. She also loves to spend her time drawing, doing ceramics, and playing volleyball. Senior, Evie Jenright. Senior, Riley Sassenberg is escorted by her mother, Stephanie Sassenberg, and father, Brandon Sassenberg. Next fall, Riley hopes to attend Texas A&M University, where she would like to major in agribusiness. At Vista Ridge, Riley is an active member of FFA as president of the Vista Ridge chapter and also as Area 12 FFA vice president. She is also a member of National Honor Society and AVID. Riley loves her church and loves raising sheep. Senior, Riley Sassenberg. Senior, George Park is escorted by his mother, Maria Park, and his father, John Park. Next fall, George plans to attend Tarleton University, where he would like to major in structural engineering. George is a part of the Vista Ridge football team. He enjoys fishing and is also a part of the Vista Ridge Bass Fishing Group. He is also an active member of his church youth group. Senior, George Park. Senior, Genoda Salib is escorted by his mother, Nora Salib, and his father, Sam Salib. Genoda hopes to attend Penn State University, where he would like to major in biology. Genoda is a member of the Vista Ridge football team, wrestling, and track. He loves playing golf and hanging out with his friends. Senior, Genoda Salib. Senior, Olivia Yu is escorted by her mother, Anna Yu, and father, J.J. Yu. Next fall, Olivia hopes to attend Rhode Island School of Design and would like to major in interactive media design. At Vista Ridge, Olivia is actively involved in National Art Honor Society and is vice president of Art for Assistance and historian for UNICEF. She is also a part of the robotics team. Senior, Olivia Yu. And now, the principal of Vista Ridge High School, Mr. Paul Johnson, and last year's homecoming king and queen, Nathan Murillo and Zoe Fisher, will crown the new king and queen. Your 2022 homecoming king is Genoda Salib. Your 2022 homecoming queen is Ashton Eastwood. Please welcome the 2022 Vista Ridge Homecoming King and Queen. Congratulations to the entire 2022 Homecoming Court. All students, please join us tomorrow night for the traditional homecoming dance with this year's theme, Be Our Guest.
And welcome back to the field, your Vista Ridge Rangers.
Welcome back to Vista Ridge football. It is second half. Had a great halftime show, great homecoming. Michael had to take a step out of the room. He will be right back. Kickoff. McNeil kicks off. Kickoff to about the 11-yard line. Heads up to the middle, looking for a lane. There's not one. Gets hit hard. Brought down around the 30-yard line, and that's where the Vista Ridge Rangers will start their second half, and we have a flag really late. Unsportsmanlike against Vista Ridge. That can't be a good thing, Michael.
And cannot. Welcome back to the broadcast. Me. Congratulations to the homecoming king and queen, by the way. I'm sure Trey already said that, but
I didn't.
none other than your defensive lineman, Mr. Shinoda Salib.
Well, if I was going to lose to anybody, I'm down with that.
That's all right. You're gracious in defeat and in victory, so kudos to you, my friend.
So once again, not starting off really like you want to.
First down at 10.
Ball's placed at the 16 for the Rangers after that penalty. Trips
That
to the
came
near
in late,
side.
too.
Yeah, it did.
Really late.
Garcia in motion out of the backfield. Harrell all alone. Rolling near side, being chased, has a receiver in and out of the hands, incomplete. Tanner Brosi, the intended receiver. I believe that was Brosi. Wait, no, number 4, not number 3. That's Jack Podolak, senior wide receiver. 2nd and 10.
You just some nights you just know it's weird. That's an easy pitch and catch. I bet you if they run that play 10 times, it gets caught 9 out of 10.
Mm-hmm. I think you're right. So run it again is what I would say. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the top of the screen, 2 backs in the backfield. Harrell calling the play. Receiver up back in motion. Handoff right up the middle. Lowering his shoulder, gets up to the 20. Be marked down at the 19, however, so gain of 3. It's 3rd down and 7.
Yeah, McNeil is playing such good disciplined defense. I mean, you got to make your block on them because they're in the right spots. Everybody's taking the right gap. Everybody's doing exactly what they're supposed to do. So they just changed the defense up on Harrell.
Harrell's dropping back to throw on 3rd down. Flush shot of the pocket once again. Steps up as a receiver. It's in and out of the hands. Nice defense. Good coverage. Good knockdown. Pass defense right there. That was number 8. That's Aaron Crow, the senior defensive back for the McNeil Mavericks, coming in to knock that pass to the ground. So Duchesquette having to punt once again.
Well, the McNeil did a really good job of being deceptive there. They didn't show their hand that they were going to blitz right until Vista snapped the ball.
Duchesquette takes a snap right into the mitts. Ooh, just got it away. Fair catch signaled and made at the 45 of Vista Ridge. Another good field position for the Mavericks.
Yeah.
11:03 to go here in this 3rd quarter, and 11-0 is the score.
Yes, and that is, again, not how you want things to start out. You always like having that ball at the beginning. That's why when you win the toss, you defer.
1st and 10 for the Mavericks. Snap to Wittenberg. Wittenberg is going to keep this one. Gets around up to the 40. Ball's loose. Get on it, boys. There we go. Get on it. Get on it. Get on it. Get on it. There we go. Wow, Wittenberg. How did he cough that up? Looks like
Just got it. Someone got a hand in there.
A huge break as we get going here in the 3rd quarter for the Rangers. They'll have it 1st and 10. Ball will be spotted where exactly? Oh, now we're going to have, okay, at the 37-yard line.
So that was a mulligan.
It was. We need it, though.
Yep, let's see what we can do with it.
What did I say? 37? Okay. 1st and 10. Two receivers at the top, 1 to the bottom, and the up back near side to us. Snap, Harrell. Handoff coming near side. That's Garcia. Now he cuts back. Nice move by Isaac Garcia. Gets up across the 40 to the 45, up to the 46. It'll be 2nd down and 1.
Well, we talked about it before, and we've talked about it several times in other games, the adjustments they made. That was a nice adjustment, getting him some space to the outside rather than throwing it out, trying to get it to the outside there. Just got Isaac out to the outside. Good run.
2 receivers near side, 1 up back to this near side, and another receiver. Harrell fakes the handoff. Garcia, good pick up there on the blitz. Going way downfield.
Oh,
Incomplete.
Come on now.
Let's get there's laundry down there, Trey.
Yeah, that had to be. He was face guarding him the whole way. Hit him before he even got there.
That flag sitting way down there at the 6-yard line, so it'll be a 15-yard pass interference penalty against the Mavericks. 1st and 10 for the Rangers. Ball will be placed all the way up to the what? Mathematicians, the 29. Wait. He's holding in his hand. I thought it was down at the 29.
Well, they're getting together and talking about it again.
They are. Unfortunately, it's not spot foul here in the high school. It's declined.
Whoa.
Whoa, what? Why would you decline that, boys and girls?
There were 2 penalties on the play.
And Podolak with the reception.
What?
And they're going to find that mark now.
Oh, they're saying he caught the ball.
Looks like they are finding it now.
Yeah, so they're saying he caught the ball, which it did not look like he caught the ball.
No, it
That was
did
a
not look
fantastic
like he-
catch.
How did he catch? Can you?
I think he caught it laying on the ground.
So snap to Harrell. I'm very confused. Handoff coming near side, lowers his shoulder, gets.
Well, Dave was confused
Wow.
too, the announcer. But yes, they called that a completed catch. And the only thing that I can think of, because he was going to the ground as the ball got there, and is that it popped up in the air and he caught it laying on the ground. That's without instant replay.
Yeah, trips to the far side. Second down and goal at the 6. Quick throw. Caught,
Yeah,
spun, and loses a couple.
that didn't stand a chance.
No.
He read that from the jump.
Podolak once again on the reception, but this one goes minus. Back to the 10. Third and goal. Golly.
We need an RPO type play here where Harrell has different options that he can go through.
Shift the ball to the far hash, trips near side. Harrell rolling to the near side, looking to throw into the end zone. Has a receiver caught. Touchdown
Great catch.
Rangers. Reese Heffelfinger on the reception, and for the first time tonight with 9:04 to go in the third quarter, the Rangers get on the board with a big 10-yard pass from Harrell to Heffelfinger.
Yeah, great job. That was twice now that Harrell had time on the long completion that we thought was not a completion. He had time to stand in the pocket and really let that fly. And there again, he had time because he needed time to be able to get that out. You all right over there? Oh, me? Oh, okay.
Sorry, on-air production meeting right there. Thank you, that's good. See, you have to do everything. I'm so sorry, I'm so high maintenance.
No, it's all right. So
Gonna go
we're
for
going to call a
two.
timeout here because,
Trying to go for 2, it looked like.
yeah. Not sure I would. I'm not sure I would chase the points.
Yeah, not at this moment, but yeah, 9:04 to go in the third quarter. And the Rangers get on the board after a turnover, a costly turnover, thankfully.
And a catch
And
that
I want to see the replay of that one. How I missed it. I thought it just hit the ground. I thought he was face guarded, and how did he make that catch?
well,
That's
like I
pretty
said,
impressive.
I really do think he caught that on the ground.
Yeah.
He had to have because unless the ball went through the defender,
Mm-hmm.
because the defender was face guarding him. He sure didn't act like he caught the ball.
No, I thought
and
it was-
nobody
I thought it
acted like. So quite interesting.
I didn't see any or hear any ranting from the McNeil sideline or fans.
So am I quiet enough now?
Yes, thank you. No, when you were talking outside, both of us, my headphones that cracked.
Oh my goodness.
That was. You were emphatic. I mean, rightly so. That's a big play. But whoa. We go stand in that gale force wind again. Time on the field,
Yeah, this is a
11-6 so
long-
far.
And so I'm not sure what's happening because timeouts haven't gone off the board here. And if this is a timeout, it is a really long timeout.
Show is.
So it looks like they've changed their mind. And
They-
we'll go for the extra point. Nope.
Nope, it's Jackson and company.
Yep.
So 2 receivers spread to the far side. 1 receiver, that's Heffelfinger down here to the bottom. Garcia and Harrell in the backfield. And now Hester coming out from the end, from tight end to the other tight end. Handoff, and it's a reverse. And a quick throw into the end zone.
Wow.
And now, what a great razzle-dazzle trickeration play in the 2-point conversion. It's 11-8.
Yeah,
with
that's why
9:04 to go.
they did it, Michael. They had a play designed.
Wow.
Great job.
They say touchdown on the board, but it's a 2-pointer.
Feels like a touchdown,
It
though.
sure does. Reese Heffelfinger with the pass and the 2-point conversion. It's 11-8. .9:04 to go. Michael Rose here along with Trey Grubb, our QA back at Vype Live, a.k.a. Illinois. Skylar Gillespie. Oh, good times. We got Skylar in Illinois, and we got Rock and Rev up in Missouri. I wonder where other awesome QAs are.
So I was so upset about that safety earlier, I forgot to put that on the scoreboard.
Oh.
Sorry about that, folks.
It's quite all right. So a touchdown, a missed, a field goal, a touchdown, a missed extra point, and a safety is what makes it 11-8, and a touchdown and a 2-point conversion for the Rangers is what makes it 11-8. That's your scoring summary. Sponsored by Cornwell's kick, high in the air, fielded at the 9, up to the 10, coming near side to the 15, racing straight across the field, now going backwards. Here we go, kids. That's what's up. You can hear the coaching staff next to us getting all kinds of fired up, and rightly so. Wow. Number 0, placeholder 0, Trayvon Swist going backwards on that one.
Yeah, it's tough when you try to run from one side of the field to the other.
He was doing a dead sprint straight across the 15-yard line and wound up going backwards to the
just a really
to
great
the 9.
Our special teams has except for the missed snaps on the punt, they've been really, really good. See if the defense can be pumped up.
1st and 10 for the Mavericks at their own 9-yard line. Trips to the far side. Wittenberg, the quarterback, number 28, takes the snap. Quick throw to the far side. That's a skip pass.
That was a skip pass.
If anyone isn't familiar with what a skip pass is, I refer you to the 2012 Minnesota Vikings when Donovan McNabb showed up after the Eagles said thanks for your services, and he proceeded to rush in the Christian Ponder era, which was also short-lived. Shocker.
And if everyone can't tell, Minnesota Vikings fan.
Huge. Handoff coming near side. Oh, my goodness. Great run once again. Number 5, that is Caleb Cooper making all kinds of big plays. Coming up the near sideline, gets across the 20. 1st and 10 for the Mavericks. See where they place that ball. That was a heck of a run from the 9-yard line.
Yeah. You got to make that tackle.
21 yards up to the 30. Dadgum, that's big.
Holy cats.
Holy cats, y'all. Holy cats indeed. 2 receivers top of the screen, 1 down to the bottom. Looks like they got the 21 package in on the line. Oh, make that the 11. Quick throw far side. Good coverage out there. Wow, look at that, Trey. Did you see him mixing it up out there?
Yep.
Beautiful job.
That was, what that looked like was a miscommunication between the wide receivers because they looked like they both were trying to block our defense, our cornerback.
That's Emmy Landers once again coming up big right there, mixing it up, and it's 2nd down and 10. Gotta switch the down and distance marker there, please.
Well, we know. So.
We know. Snap, handoff.
Yeah.
Nice job. Swallows them up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain. It'll be 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, interesting. That didn't even look like it was a zone read. He handed the ball off right away.
That's frustrating that there we go. Now we change it. Thank you.
Yeah, Caleb Copper from McNeil trying to clap up his offensive line there. The momentum has definitely felt like a shift here. I would get the ball to him if I were the Mavericks.
2 receivers to each side for the Mavericks. It's 3rd down and 10. Wittenberg dropping straight back, looking to throw off his back foot. Nobody there, incomplete. 4th and 10.
Yeah, for the throw that he made into the corner over there, to where he just sort of dropped it down.
Yes.
he hasn't had a good throw since then.
No, he has not. He's been thrown off his back foot, rushed, and not really in.
Well,
in sync.
he's felt rushed.
Yes.
There have been times where he's not really
No,
under
right.
pressure.
He's rushing.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll take it.
Yeah, absolutely. Bryce Wilson to punt it. Back deep for the the Rangers is Tanner Brosey.
Oh, shank punt.
This one angling to the near sideline. Takes a hop.
Man, 15's going to get an earful for that. He got way too close to the ball.
Sure, Josh Bruton, senior linebacker, just standing around. That ball flopping around. Could have touched him and been free, as Trey just mentioned, and coaching staff next to us was getting all kinds of animated about that.
Yeah, that's one of the things about coaching. You think that everybody can hear you, no matter where you are.
Yeah, and even if you have the headset on or not.
See if they go for a long pass here.
So 7:21 to go. Two receivers at the top of the screen. Harold takes a snap, handoff. Garcia hopping around, gets across up to midfield, still on his feet.
Nice
From the
shot.
49 all the way up to the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 12 and a first down.
That's one of the first big plays they've had up through the middle.
First and 10 for the Rangers at the 38-yard line. Bouncing across to the far side, gets about a yard up to the 37.
Yeah, you can generally tell how a play is going to go. Whichever one of the lines moves backwards. And that time, McNeil had our guys going backwards.
Two receivers near side, two backs in the backfield.
Yeah.
And procedure call against the Rangers as they
The guard moved.
trying to get fancy here. That'll back him up. It'll be second down and 14. 6:34 to go here in the third quarter. The Mavericks led at halftime 11-rip, and now it is 11-8 as the Rangers coming back on offense. It is their third possession of the second half. Two receivers in the near side. Harold takes a snap. Handoff coming near side. Lowering his shoulder, gets up across the 35 down to the, looks to be the 36-yard line. Just a couple on that one, so it's going to be third and long for the Rangers. These 1-yard runs don't really help the cause too much. Plenty of time on the play clock, down to 20 seconds. Harold steps up, now looks to the sideline. Now makes the call. One receiver to the top of the screen.
McNeil's got a lot of guys on the line.
Garcia coming out of the backfield. Now Harold rushed, throws across his body. Yeah, looks like it's intercepted.
Yep.
And it was. Number one comes up with the pick. That's Noah Garza.
No reason to throw that ball.
None at all.
Are they saying he did not get it?
Oh,
I see someone holding up their fist saying it's fourth down.
okay.
Yeah, Harold, he should have run. Well, he could have run there.
Yeah, he should have just took off. That's
and
right.
I think, if you want me to be honest, I think he actually, once he started to throw it, saw that it was bad coverage and threw it into the ground, because that's not a typical Jackson Harold throw.
No, you're
right
right
there.
That's a good call right there, absolutely. Trips to the far side, one receiver to the near side. That's Tanner Brosey here on the near side. Garcia coming out of the backfield, empty backfield. Harold looking to throw on fourth down, spins out of trouble. Now he'll be brought down for a loss. Back to the original line of scrimmage at the 38. It'll be first and 10 for the Mavericks as the Rangers turn it over on downs with 5:31 to go here in the third
That
quarter.
play needed way too much time for it to be set up. And the McNeil Mavericks they're getting pressure with 4 or 5 guys.
So here comes the defense once again for Vista Ridge. And the Mavericks back out after their last possession, a fumble by Wittenberg. Or excuse me, a punt.
Yep.
Previously was the fumble. That's what led to the first score of the evening. Handoff, bouncing around. Finally wrestled and tossed to the ground as he gets up across the 40 to the 41. I believe that was Cooper
Yeah.
on the carry.
I have to tell you, Michael, I like Cooper.
He's a
He
solid.
Yeah, he doesn't
player,
go down
that's
on
for
the
sure.
first hit for
No.
sure. And he's been out there a few times clapping his teammates up.
It's kind of like Rocky against Clubber Lang when he keeps asking for more. You're welcome. 2 receivers near side, one to the top of the screen. Cooper and Wittenberg in the backfield. Wittenberg takes the snap, handoff. Cooper this time nothing going as he gets knocked down to the ground on first contact.
Yeah,
Looks like
really
it'll be- baffled by Wittenberg's play there. Because if he'd have kept it, looked like he had some room. And maybe that wasn't an option. Maybe that wasn't. 3rd down and 7, or excuse me, beg pardon, 6 now for the Mavericks at the 42-yard line.
I would definitely. It looks run, but I would think pass.
2 receivers to the near side, 2 backs in the backfield. Wittenberg takes the snap, handoff. Cooper tries to get the edge,
Yep.
and he is met and brought down. No gain on the play. 4th
Good
down
job.
and 6. Wow.
Yeah, they tried to get him out to the side in space, and just couldn't get him out there. And so McNeil will have to. Well, they don't have to, but it looks like they're going to punt the ball. Big number 55 back there punting for
Yeah, that's
McNeil.
different. Might as well, huh?
The last time we saw a big dude make a punt, it's pretty funny.
That's a weird punt. We'll comment on that after a little bit, but it takes a nice Vista Ridge roll as it hits inside the 45, rolls back out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
Well, you know, the last time they punted, I told you it was a shank. So maybe coaches.
Yes,
like,
let's try
hey,
something else.
That's not how you punt. Yes, Michael and I had called a semi-pro game at one time, and one of the, I think it was a defensive lineman, they were having a horrible time punting, and so the defensive lineman went out there to punt just to see if he could do it, and he could not. He punted it straight up in the air and walked off the field, ejected.
Poor guy. Trips to the near side for Vista Ridge. 1st and 10 from the 45. Harrell rolling out of the pocket, now sprinting, trying to get the edge, and he'll step up and he'll go out of bounds. Dude, throw the ball away, Jackson. A loss on the play back to the 41. It'll be 2nd down and 14.
Well, you know, I would actually beg to differ. I think he needs to start running sooner. Because I think he's got the legs to do it.
Yes.
And I really do like the fact that he's keeping his eyes down the field, but he's such a good runner.
But when you get to the edge that close to the sideline, just dump it away. He should have taken off running sooner. You're absolutely right.
Well, he lost 4 yards by not letting it roll.
Quick throw far side.
Yeah.
Tried to lead the receiver, Heffelfinger, and it's off the tips of his fingers, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 14.
I don't think he expected that. I think he expected that ball to come right to him. So another miscue on offense.
T and Murray coming in. Trips to the far side for the Rangers. It's 3rd and 14. Ball at the 41-yard line with 3:24 to go here in the 3rd quarter. They trail 11-8. Harrell takes the snap, drops straight back. Flushed up, now going to the left. Has a receiver tipped in the air, incomplete. Oh, Tanner Brosi was there wide open. Couldn't bring it in because another laser beam fired by Jackson Harrell as he's under duress. So good job by the Maverick defense to force that hurried throw, and it's going to be 4th down and 14.
Yeah, not much Jackson could do there. That was a nice throw.
Duchette back to punt once again. Posted up at his 26. Gets the ball away. It's a high punt. Fair catch signaled and made inside the 30. They'll spot him right at the 28-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Mavericks with 3:08 to go.
Yeah, that was the first time tonight that I think he wasn't pressured or anything on the punt. And he was able to really get his foot into that one. Defense has got to step up again, which they are extremely capable of doing.
1st and 10 for McNeil at the 28-yard line. Pistol formation for Wittenberg. Wittenberg takes snap, ball on the ground. Cooper picks it up, and he's brought down for a loss back at the 26-yard line. So a loss of 2 makes it 2nd and 12.
So that's how you stop Cooper. You make him make the handoff bad.
No, that was a Wittenberg maybe took his eyes off the ball on the snap because he let that one go to the carpet.
Oh, and there was a holding as well. They're going to decline the holding. That's a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
I would push him 10 yards back. But that's why I'm up here.
Well, there's that.
And that's why I coached basketball, not football.
Wait a minute now. It was a loss of 2, so what are you doing? What in the Sam Hill are you doing?
They figured it out. Michael doesn't have much patience for this. That's why I'm here. Holy cats.
Okay. How many times? Okay, 2nd and 12. Good Lord, sir.
They just got to keep trying to get the ball in the right spot.
Quick throw. Looks like
got it.
Oh,
that looked like an interception. Their wide receiver turned into a defensive back there.
Emmy Landers there almost had another pick in his repertoire, but it's incomplete. It's 3rd down and 12.
See if they can get the ball in the right spot.
Looks like they did. Thank you.
Well, you would just think that that's one of the things that, you got to get
Well,
right.
he couldn't hold a flag on the football and make a decision on
Very true.
where to put either of them. So
Way to empathize, Michael.
thank you. 2 receivers. I can't. 2 receivers at the top of the screen. Wittenberg takes a snap, fakes the handoff, flushed out of the pocket, chase from behind, has to whip it. It's tipped in the air, incomplete. Great hustle on that far side. Near side of the far side. That was number 26 for your Rangers. That's Mark Lerma coming on a huge blitz, chasing Wittenberg. Wittenberg running for his life. It's 4th and 12, and they're going to punt it again.
My favorite thing about that play, after it was over, he patted the quarterback on the head.
That's right.
Say, that time I won, sometimes you win.
Hussein Jalil to punt. High snap. Ooh, just gets it away. A high and takes a nice Vista Ridge bounce. Hits him in the face mask. He's able to keep it in his hands instead of losing it or muffing it, as we like to say. And he'll get
wow, that was
up
bizarre.
across the 45, and they'll mark him down at the 43-yard line. Wait. Yep. Okay. There it is.
How did that not get blocked? And then our guy picks it up, and I did the play-by-play by going, because that's what I was feeling in the moment. It's like, how did we not block that? Okay, here we go.
2:27 to go here in the second quarter. 1st and 10 for the Rangers at the 43 of McNeil. Harold takes the snap. Handoff, tripping on the carpet monster. Looks to be Garcia. No gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
They've had good success running the ball this half. Stepping right up, doing some hurry up.
James Hester to the near side, 2 receivers at the top.
Changing the play.
Harold now comes back. Brosi coming in motion from the far side. Harold fakes the handoff and the throw, and he is ripped down. Huge loss back to midfield.
Somebody misread that. Somebody didn't know, because whenever he pulled that back, he looked deep. He was expecting somebody to be deep, and there wasn't a wide receiver back there. So somebody missed the call, the change to the play.
Loss of 6 on that quarterback sack for McNeil, and it is 3rd down and 16 for the Rangers. Trips to the far side, 1 receiver down here to the bottom. From the eye, Harrell steps up. He's going to be rocked once again, this time way back into Vista Ridge territory.
And they're doing all that with 4 guys, Michael. I mean,
wow. Ball's placed back at the 46 of Vista Ridge. It'll be 4th down.
I mean, we've got 5, they've got 4, and they're getting back there. And Harold's just, his eyes are slowly creeping, further and further down because he's expecting that rush to get to him.
Fair catch signaled and made inside the 30 at the 28-yard line. It's like deja vu all over again.
Really impressed with their, he's made some, because our guy's getting it up in the air nice and deep, nice and high in the air. So our guys are able to get right up in his face as he's trying to make that catch, and he's done it all every night, or every catch all night. Easy for me to say.
You did a good job. There's 28 seconds left here in the third quarter. Score remains 11-8. 2 receivers to each side here for McNeil as they have at least 1 or 2 more plays here before the quarter ends. Clock will start on the snap. Wittenberg switching things up. Snap, Wittenberg, quick throw. Incomplete pass intended for Ojeda.
He's been high on all of his throws this half. And we talked about it earlier. It really does seem like he's rushing.
And we'll take that incomplete pass, 2nd and 10. It's 23 seconds here in the third quarter.
This has to be the most they've thrown all year. Has to be.
2 receivers to each side for the Mavericks. One back in the backfield with Wittenberg. Takes the snap. Hands off. And another great swarming defensive stop right there.
And even if he'd have kept it, he was done.
He was. Either way, a loss of 1. It's 3rd down and 11. Ball back at the 27-yard line. And they'll let this one go down to 0. So the end of the third quarter is upon us.
Throw them up.
11-8 as we put 4 fingers in the air for the fourth quarter upcoming. So we talked about at halftime, hopefully we would say a tale of 2 halves. And so far, so good for Vista Ridge as they won the third quarter 8-0.
Yeah. And still had some miscues there, but the defense really stepping up. And the offense giving the defense a chance to rest by having, not having 3 and outs. Although the offense is still struggling.
It will be 3rd down and 11 when the fourth quarter resumes for Vista Ridge. Coaching staff coming out and dancing with everybody, trying to get them pumped up a little bit.
Well, and we talked about that also. The game is so weird, right? They're not used to how the game's, feeling so out of whack. And so the coaching staff is doing a good job of keeping them mentally in the game, stay in the moment. Don't worry about the previous play.
Right.
And the game's right here.
Mm-hmm.
Game's right here. It's been a tough night all night. Get the ball back in your offensive's hand. Our guys are jumping around. Their guys are starting to wonder if this is, same old, gosh, we had a chance to win the game and we're McNeil, so we're not going to win the game,
Yeah.
See if they get down a little bit. Tell you one person that won't will be Caleb Cooper. Thank you. Bad eyes, folks.
It's all right. Got you right here, too. A little bit bigger font.
Thank you so much.
No worries.
Big 3rd down play for both teams.
Up back and a running back in the backfield. 2 receivers top of the screen. Wittenberg putting some air underneath this one, going to the sideline. And good job by the Vista Ridge defenders. They're using the sideline as a 12th man. And it's incomplete. It'll be 4th down and 11.
Well, and it didn't stand a chance. He really is rushing.
Mm-hmm.
So the defense has gotten in his head. Momentum, as they like to say.
Momentum, no problems.
Is definitely on our side at the moment.
The third punter of the evening. Little rugby style. This one goes nearly 90 degrees in the air. It's going to take a nice little roll,
Don't
but
go near it.
a shank nonetheless. That was number 10, Joseph Patterson, putting his foot into it, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Vista Ridge up at the 37-yard line. Let's go Rangers.
I think I'm gonna head down and try to apply. I'm gonna try to apply to be a punter. I'm gonna work out for him.
11:45 to go here in this ball game. Vista Ridge football in Maverick territory at the 37-yard line. First snap of this drive. Handoff looks to be Lerma. Oh, no, it's number 20, I beg your pardon. That's Whit Sizikowski. And it gets up to the 35-yard line, a gain of 2. 2nd and 8. Up back going in motion, handoff up the middle. No going on that one. It's 3rd down and 8 for the Rangers as runs into a wall of Maverick defenders.
Well, if you take a look at it, they've got 8 guys within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. And now they'll change it up.
2 receivers at the top of the screen. That's Heffelfinger and Hester. Snap. Handoff coming near side. Gets the edge. Nice run up the sideline. All the way across the 25, down close to the 20, up to the 21.
That was a great call because McNeil put 3 safeties deep, expecting pass. And so we had less guys up front there. And we were able to turn that into a long run.
Sizikowski with the 14-yard run. 2 receivers to the top of the screen. Handoff, bouncing around like a pinball is Sizikowski. He's thrust backwards, but he gets up close to the 15. They'll mark him at the 16, so a gain of 5 at 2nd and 5.
And they're getting right back up. It's one of the things they've done here in the second half is do some hurry up.
2 receivers to the top, 2 backs in the backfield. Handoff, Sizikowski once again lowers that shoulder. Good job pushing the pile up across the 10. It'll be 1st and goal for the Rangers at the 8-yard line. Let's go.
Yeah, somebody in there blocking or trying to tackle without a helmet on. That's some serious
dedication.
Yeah.
As Bobby Holland, the linebacker, junior linebacker, he's got to go off the field when you lose your cap. You got to go off for a play. Make sure that the chin strap, etc., is all put together, and then you can come back out. It's 1st and goal for the Rangers at the 8-yard line. Podolak near side, 2 receivers at the top of the screen. Handoff. Garcia lowers his shoulder, but he's not going to get anywhere. Second and goal now from the 8.
Yeah, when we pull a guard and try to do, they're having a tough time getting over there and getting that hole open. Looked like that got him back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and goal.
2 receivers to the top, up back in motion. Harold the high snap, pulls it down. Garcia up the middle, touchdown Rangers! Isaac Garcia, an 8-yard sprint on the left side, and the Rangers take the lead with 9:01 to go here in the game.
Well, you can definitely tell the offensive line has picked up their game. And when they just go straight on, hat on hat, they're winning.
Is that Mr. Clarence? It sure is. Clarence DePerine out for the extra point. Snap, spot, kick on the way. It is good.
Yeah, I think that low field goal attempt maybe gave him an opportunity to get out there.
9:01 to go here in this ball game. The Rangers have the first lead of the night, 15-1 to 11 to 1. Wouldn't that be nice? 15-11 with 9:01 to go. That's a good feeling. Oh, whew. And as you mentioned, Trey, the offensive line, man, coming up huge here in the second half.
Yep. And just it's working really well when they don't do anything fancy. They just put hat on hat and open up a hole.
It seemed like they were coming apart at the seams, and it looks like Coach Scott and company put the vice grips to them, the clamps on them, and glued them back together because they have been working really well here in the second half. Cornwell kicks it off, fielded right inside the 15, up to the 20, now moving to the far side. That's Cooper, avoids one tackle, now a second tackle. Flegg comes in late from the back side here on the near side, up across the 30, up to the 33-yard line on that return, about 18 yards on the return, maybe 19.
That dude just does not come down on that first hit. Yeah, it's going to have a holding.
Okay.
And it looks like it happened at the 21, so that should be 10 yards.
From the spot, you're right. So back to the 11 it should go.
This will, and McNeil will start to feel that pressure. And one of the things that the Vista Ridge Ranger defense is really good at is sensing the moment when they can really start to apply some pressure, mental pressure on the on the offense.
First and 10 for McNeil from the 11-yard line. Two receivers top of the screen. Wittenberg takes the snap, takes off running, cuts back to the middle, still on his feet, up across the 20, the 25, up across the 30. A heck of a run up to the 32-yard line, a gain of 21
just
on that
great
quarterback
vision
keeper.
there. Just great vision. Nothing was working. And he cut that back. Was able to get a big chunk run. That's their best play of the second half.
Two receivers to each side here for the Mavericks. 8:18 now to go here in the fourth quarter. For the first time tonight, the Mavericks trail 15-11. Wittenberg takes a snap. It's high, hands it off. Cutting to the near side. Gets a couple. That's 22 on the carry. It's Joshua Williams, sophomore running back. Gets up to the 34-yard line. There'll be 2 yards on the carry, 2nd and 8.
Well, with the last 5 or 6 throws from Wittenberg, I'm not sure I wouldn't just keep running the ball.
I think you're right. Two receivers to each side once again. Wittenberg in the shotgun back right next to him. This one's a keeper. Cuts back. Now he's going to get hit as he gets up to the 35. A gain of 1. It'll be 3rd down and 7.
Yeah, great job by Caden Dees there. Getting him. We have a flag in the back in the secondary.
I see that now, yeah. Good eyes. It's up here close to the 45.
That's going to be a
Vista
holding.
Ridge.
That's in the area of defensive holding, for sure. Oh!
Sportsmanlike conduct.
Okay.
Offsetting.
It was a wide receiver and a DB getting fired up with each other. Good call by the refs. Calling on both of them.
Yep.
Nice job.
Those are dead ball unsportsmanlike, so it will remain 3rd and 7. Ball at the 35-yard line. Two receivers to the near side. Two backs in the backfield for the Mavericks. A big 3rd down for both teams, as Trey likes to say. Reverse going to the far side. Nice play up to the 40. Still on his feet to the midfield, to the 45, to the 40, down the far sideline, being chased and knocked out of bounds close to the 30-yard line. What a huge play for the Mavericks. Dang.
Yeah, I was saying earlier about the Mavericks defense being very disciplined. On that particular play, the Rangers all bought into that going to the right side.
That was Dayron Calhoun on a huge run up to the 29-yard line. My gosh.
Yeah, that was they got the Rangers on that one for sure. Going right back up to it.
Gain of 36 on that reverse right there in a 1st and 10. Wittenberg going for a pass. Nice pass and an interception.
Yep.
Nice pass for us, I should say. picked off inside the 15. First and 10 for the Rangers, ball at the 9-yard line.
I'll take it. I'm not sure why you're throwing the ball, though.
I'm not sure either. That was Josan Gaines, the junior corner, playing on the inside. Yeah.
Is every pass he's made this half has been a moon ball.
Yeah.
That one wasn't as high as the other ones have been, but they're just in the air. He's either throwing them high, which may be why he's throwing them up and throwing them like a moon ball, because he's struggling on the direct pass that's going high on him. And so they're just hanging up and way too long. And defensive back just snuck in front and took the ball. Kind of like a punt, though.
Exactly.
And we'll take it.
After a 36-yard run, the next play is an interception. First and 10 for the Rangers at the 9-yard line. Harold takes the snap, handed off Garcia. Garcia makes one player miss, gets up across the 10 to the 11-yard line, and gain of 2. Looked like a lot more, but...
yeah, just a great job by Garcia to see that little bit of space that he could get through. With the way this game has been, I'm not sure I would do a hurry-up offense. 6 minutes, almost 7 minutes left in the game here.
Yeah, this drive here after the INT started at 7:07. We're down to 6:35 to go in the game. Play clock down to 14 seconds as everyone getting to their spots now. Heffelfinger and company to the top of the screen. 2 backs in the backfield. Snap to Harrell. Harrell hands it off. Right up the gut is Garcia, close to a first down, right up at the 19-yard line. Actually, between the 18 and 19. Yep, it is at the 19. So first and 10 for the Rangers. A gain of 8 for Garcia, and a first down for the Rangers.
Yeah, McNeil showed blitz there, coming from the outside, which opened things up on the inside for Garcia. Once again, let that clock roll. The way that this game's been.
Play clock down to 12 seconds. Game clock at 5:50, 5:50. 2 receivers at the top. Harold takes the snap, handoff, met immediately, drop for a loss of maybe a yard back to the 18-yard line, maybe the 17, loss of 2. Can't see quite where he's standing.
Yeah, that was a...
So
That one didn't really stand a chance. But I haven't said that near as many times as I did in the first half.
Second and 11 for the Rangers. 5:15, 5:15 to go here in this ball game. The Rangers on top, 15-11.
Yeah, the big number there is it's 4. They got to have a touchdown. McNeil does.
Harrell handoff to Garcia. Garcia bounces off the outside edge.
Oh my goodness,
Gets up across the 20 to the 22.
Sorry to step on you there. That sure looked like it was going to be more yards there.
It did, you're right. 3rd and 7 for the Rangers. Garcia and Lerma exchanging spots, so Lerma comes in at running back, the linebacker playing running back here, Mark Lerma, senior. 3 receivers to the near side. Handoff Lerma. Lerma trying to bounce onto the outside. Ball comes loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, scooped up by the Mavericks.
Yep.
Oh, my.
That's one thing you didn't need.
Nope. That ball going to be 1st and 10 for the Mavericks at the Ranger 20-yard line. That's a huge turnover with 4:07 to go in the game. And
yeah, we got a player down. So we'll take a little break here. Thing I like to see there, everybody in the Ranger defense just started walking back out into the field.
Yep.
You know, high level of confidence that they would be able to make a stop here.
4:07 to go. 3 minutes off the clock there on that drive by Vista Ridge. Ends in a fumble and yet another turnover. That's been a tough key to this game so far tonight. Vista Ridge able to retake, or not retake, but get the lead here in the 4th quarter. But this is a a huge opportunity for the defense. They need to come up big. We do have, as Trey mentioned, an injured Ranger down on the field. He's being tended to by the training staff. Oh,
it's been a weird night.
It has. Can't say anything about the full moon or anything like that. We had a new moon a few days ago, but that's...
It's that homecoming jinx.
It is.
All the homecoming games are all weird. It's our running back.
Oh, it is Lerma. Lerma able to get up and walk off under his own power, taking his time. That's all right.
Yep. Look at that. Defensive players going up to him, saying, "We got this."
Aiden Cruz walking right there with his teammate, linebacker / running back. Lerma shaking it off as he walks across, getting some love from Coach Roderick right there, the defensive coordinator for Vista Ridge. 2 receivers to the far side for the Mavericks. 1st and 10 from the 20 of Vista Ridge. Short field here. Handoff bouncing on the edge, trying to get the edges. Cooper still on his feet, trying to get around the edge and not going anywhere. A gain of about a yard up to the 19. Good pursuit by.
Yeah. Great job stretching that out, letting other players get there. Everybody running to the ball. Clock just running down.
Play clock down to 23. Some substitutions for McNeil. Taking their time. 3:33 to go here in the game.
Be nice if they felt like they had to throw.
From the pistol. They're going to switch sides. Wittenberg takes the snap. Handoff. Cooper goes one way, now back the other. Met by a host of Rangers, and no gain. It'll be 3rd and 11 from the 19, or excuse me, 3rd and 9 from the 19.
Yeah, the Rangers, as soon as they had Cooper switch, they should have known which way that was going, and it certainly looks like they did, because they basically made him have to cut it back inside, and that time we had somebody on the weak side. So now they're in a passing down, although they would go for it on 4th down, so you theoretically could run the ball here, but
2 receivers to the far side. It's 3rd and 9 for the Mavericks. Snap. Wittenberg looking to throw, rolls to his right, caught at the 15, lowers his shoulder, gets close to a 1st down. We'll see where they spot him.
Well,
It'll be at the 12-yard line. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Yeah, you know they got to go for it here, so they'll probably hurry up to the line.
Cooper coming back out on the field. That was Williams who got that little bubble screen to the near side from Wittenberg.
It's a big play here. Coaches on the sideline trying to get the crowd jumping, and they are.
We're inside 2 minutes to go in this ball game, folks. It's 4th and 1 for the Mavericks. 2 receivers to the top of the screen, and we had a movement on the near side by Ojeda, the wide receiver. We're going to back him up. That was huge.
Man, I got to tell you, really happy to see that. Cooper going up there and telling his player, though.
He's clapping it up back there, yep.
Yeah, he's really impressed with Cooper.
Ball goes back to the 17. It's 4th and 6 now.
Yeah, this is...
Beg pardon, 4th and 7.
This definitely puts them in a passing play, and they're having trouble getting personnel out there.
Clock down to 2 seconds. Direct snap. Rolling to his left and hit. Yes! Woohoo! How about that? Oh my. Josan Gaines comes up with a huge quarterback sack and a turnover on downs. Wow, Trey.
He read it. He read it like a kindergarten book right there.
Easy peasy.
That bootleg didn't fool him.
Wow. Wittenberg under center. That's something we haven't seen much from him, and he just went that rollback, and Gaines just came flying from his safety spot and lit him up.
They do have 3 timeouts, and I'm sure we will run the ball. I would be shocked if we didn't, but
1 minute and 21 seconds to go here in the ball game. 1st and 10 for the Rangers. Ball at the 29-yard line.
First down wins the game.
It's not at the 29. Where is it? It's at the 27-yard line. Snap. Handoff. Bouncing up across the 30, up to the 33-yard line. A nice run for Garcia on first down, and the clock continues to run, but looks like, oh, nope, they're going to stop it right there with 1:14, a timeout by the Mavericks.
Tell you what, if Garcia had 3 arms, all 3 would have been on the ball. When he came out,
Yeah,
when he broke out into the middle there,
That's true.
both arms are holding on to that sucker tight.
Yes, sir. The scoreboard operator said, I don't even care what's going on. I just want to watch this game. I'm not even going to put the right numbers on the scoreboard anymore for down in distance.
Definitely.
There we go. So, it's second.
Such a huge penalty on McNeil.
Oh, my goodness. Yes, that's something to learn from, too.
But that's this defense, the Rangers defense, is just always putting pressure. And sometimes people crack under the pressure. And he just moved.
2nd and 4 for the Rangers at the 33-yard line. 1:14 to go here in this game. They're up by 4. Handoff coming near side. Garcia lowers his shoulders. He gets up across the 35 to the 36-yard line, and the clock stops with 1:07 to go.
Boy, I wanted him to just... I know he's trying to protect that ball, but...
Yeah. Take off, son.
First down wins the game. But taking care of the ball, they've had 2 big holes, and McNeil is feeling the pressure.
3rd and 1 after this timeout. It's 1:07 to go in the game, and like Trey just mentioned, the first down, and that'll ice it.
See if they can get the students
See
going.
Aiden Cruz over on the sideline on the camera right there, getting his student section. Chums all pumped up.
Is a big play. McNeil has had success getting guys into the backfield. I don't think we would try to throw the ball here as a surprise.
Heffelfinger in motion from the near side. Harold takes the snap, lowering his shoulder, pushing the pile.
That's
first
game.
down for the Rangers up to the 38-yard line. And they burn their last time out.
Yeah, no reason to leave him in your pocket. And something could happen, but this is
never
the
mind, they
favorite.
didn't.
This is the favorite play right here. Victory formation, Michael.
It is.
You couldn't get a first down the whole first half. They get a first down there, win the game.
That's what it takes right there. That's stick-to-itiveness epitomized right there, huh? Victory formation for the Rangers. Harold takes the snap. He'll take a knee, and that'll do it.
Goodness gracious. What a night.
Wow, congratulations to the Rangers. 3rd straight victory, and it's on homecoming.
Not sure why the clock stopped.
A timeout was taken. They didn't want that victory formation quite yet, so now it looks like McNeil takes their final timeout.
Yeah, don't leave it in your pocket. But hoping for a bad snap. Man, you feel like you cheated took a cookie out of the cookie jar in this game.
That was pretty
Defense and punter. Those two things did a fantastic job in helping out Vista when they were struggling.
100%.
And this is a totally different McNeil football team.
And the final kneel down for Vista Ridge right there by Harrell. And the clock will go to 0, and we will see the handshake at midfield. 2-0 in district play for your Vista Ridge Rangers. 0-2 for the Mavericks. What a huge turn of events it was, Trey, as we hoped for, a tale of two halves. And thank goodness the second half belonged to the Rangers, because we've talked every game so far. This is the 5th one of the season. We got a few more to go. Thank goodness for that too. But we talked every game about how every opportunity is a learning opportunity, and these kids continue to learn and they continue to grow. They don't just learn something and they don't apply it. They actually put it in play, and they show it every week, and that's
Well, and coaching staff they made some sort of wrinkle to the run play, which they were having no success with the run play. They either got the offensive line to, get a little bit more fired up.
Yeah.
It looked like, though, they changed a little bit of the plays, trying to get Garcia to the outside or running off tackle instead of guard. And so maybe that was a little bit different because we really, our success in the second half, except for this, the long catch laying on the ground thing, was running the ball and defense.
Yeah.
But the success of being able to run the ball in the second half really was a game changer. And McNeil, got to put it for them. They came to play, and they just, Whitmer he struggled in the second half, and we needed those pass plays we needed to get him in a passing down, which we did, and he was not able to deliver.
And both teams going over to face their band right now, so Maverick band will go first, I believe. There they go. So wow, what a great performance all around. As you mentioned, Ty Duchiquette, the punter, he let one get through his hands for a safety back in the first half, but stuck with it and did a really good job. Very athletic to keep that ball right in front of him and to get it away. Special teams did a phenomenal job, not just Ty alone, but special teams all together. And you mentioned too that if Vista Ridge had a chance, we might see a touchdown on a kickoff return here coming up in the next week or so.
Yeah, I thought their special teams looked good. They no big run backs. This game was about field position and defense.
Yep.
And that's why the punting came up so big. And you saw two different, reactions to that problem, right?
Right.
McNeil struggled with punting, and they had to go through three or four different guys to try to see if you could do it. Well, he struggled tonight. It really wasn't him. It was the snapper that had a tough time, but they struggled, and he stayed with it, right? And some of those punts that when he had time, flipping it from his own 30-yard line to their 30-yard line, that's huge in high school football. I just can't express how big that is, especially when your defense is playing as good as the Vista defense. But, gotta give it to my kids' alma mater at McNeil High School. I thought they played fantastic.
Oh, my goodness. Shocked the world tonight with how well they played.
Yeah, I definitely think, and we didn't play to our potential in the first half. So, there's a little bit of a viewing there in terms of, but McNeil was a big part of why we didn't play well in the first half. So, good for them. It is super cool to win on homecoming. That is never fun to lose your homecoming game.
No, you're right about that. So we get to see, this time on our side, Trey, maybe they're all going to where do they go? Coach Scott's taking them over to the far corner of the end zone. I'm going to see them hop around here in a little bit, but man, it's
great
a heck
coaching
of
job today.
Oh, heck yeah. I'm just
Great
going to say
coaching
it's
job.
a lot of fun to call these games when the Rangers come out on top, but so many things to learn from and so many
Well, there will be a lot on film. We talk about that a lot, and there certainly won't be lack of things to look at on film as to what to do better. But I thought both offense and defense, even though defense was playing well in the first half, I thought both of them raised the level of their game, especially on offense in terms of the offensive line. I think they really picked up their game, And because Harold, he struggled the first half, and even in the second half, they weren't really able to throw the ball because he just did not have time to do that. So coaching staff went to the run.
Yeah.
And that worked out. Getting that, it's really, it's apropos that they would win the game by getting a first down.
Yeah.
By running the ball.
Exactly, yes.
Right?
Exactly, yes.
3 running plays in a row to get a first down and win the game. You can't script that better as a coach because you can definitely look at them and say, see, if you do that, we win games.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So take it a play at a time, block who you're supposed to block, put the hat on the hat, and we'll have a chance to win games.
Exactly. Wow.
Because we can run the ball. And, tonight we didn't really get it going until late because in previous games, in previous wins, that running has really set up the play action pass for Harrow.
Yes.
And we've gotten some nice, good long throws there. Now, we'll say we had a little bit of luck here tonight.
Absolutely. With the
that
turnovers.
turned things around.
Yeah.
That catch, I don't know, but I'll probably never see it, I guess. So I guess we could get on YouTube and watch it. But
maybe.
But that catch was just a game changer.
Absolutely.
So I probably will go and look at the YouTube.
I think so too. I would just
see it.
Kind of a freak out situation because it's pass interference and didn't see the catch. Like, okay, gonna get those 15 yards and a first down. But then we see him declining it and starting to walk backwards like
Pretty
something
sure
else.
everybody thought the same thing you and I did.
Oh my goodness! I'm still baffled, but very, very happy about the result. But the thing of the night for me too is just the turnovers. The turnovers were costly, but the defense, the Ranger defense, we've talked about them every game, how they've kept them in every game. They're 3-2. The first 2 weeks were a little bit tough to swallow, but they kept coming and fighting back. Now they've won 3 straight games, 2 in district play, which is absolutely huge. But the defense on that final turnover when Mark Lerner,
we turned the ball over. We turned the ball over on our 20-yard line.
Yeah, and the luck, like you said, it was 4th and 1, and then they jump off sides. The receiver started going before everything happened and marked them back even more.
Well, and when that happened,
and then Gaines comes up with a huge sack, and here we go.
Well, and when that happened, the cornerback that was over here covering him, when he moved and they got the penalty, he was jacked up because they know that they, as a defense, put the offense in a pressure moment, and they know all the kids on offense. If you're sitting there as a cornerback and you're just clapping your hands right in front of them and saying you're not going to get this yard, you're not going to get this yard, you're not going to, just all in that confidence, that can make a player move because the nerves just start to come. And it's one of the things I used to always tell my kids, and when I was playing basketball, when we were playing basketball, was just always put pressure. If you can, whatever you're doing, defensively, offensively, if you can just make the other players feel pressure, because a lot of players crack under pressure. Quarterbacks especially in this game. But that's why press works so much in basketball, right? Is that pressure just makes people kind of freak out.
Yes, it does.
They don't think they have that room or space.
Yeah,
you saw him
take away space. Yeah, exactly.
You saw how he threw the ball like he thought it was a grenade.
Yeah, it was off his back foot every time. Rushed, and that was from a direct result of the defense, and it just getting in his head and in his space and taking that away, and that was just so huge. And if I were to give player of the game, we've talked about something like this too. I mean, there's quite a few, but it's got to be, for me, it's got to be Tosan Gaines. An interception and that big sack to take the ball back after having it 1st and 10 for the Mavericks with a couple minutes to go at their own 20-yard line.
Well, and you saw how he was after he made the sack.
Yeah.
So they're right there. They've got to make a play. And when he's that pumped up, the confidence and the energy that it took to go, because if he doesn't make that play, because everything's rolling to the right. And if he doesn't make that play, who knows what happens?
Right.
So, I all about that. If I had a game ball, I would probably hand it to the whole defense, just because they all stepped up in one way or another at some point in the game. But that sack, that's a game changer.
Definitely.
We do need to find out who caught the ball on his back.
I think it's Podolak, number 4, who caught that. Jack Podolak, right there.
Yeah.
He was down at the end. If you would do me a favor, if you pan the camera to the right end of the end, if you'd see the Vista Ridge Ranger football team is sitting down in the corner ready to watch the marching band's performance. I have never, ever seen a post-game team watch their peers perform.
Well,
that's pretty cool.
Well, where does that start?
At the top.
It starts at the coach.
Absolutely.
And the culture.
I wanted to speak to that if I could,
Yeah.
from what I saw on Wednesday and what I've read. I've slowly matriculated through Twitter, following the coaching staff and the teachers and folks at Vista Ridge, just kind of putting faces to names and that kind of thing. But one of the tweets I saw from one of the coaches is how proud he was that the players and students stayed after the festivities Wednesday night and picked up little bits of trash and feather boas and just things off the field and contributed, and how proud of that he was, and to just publicly affirm and to show that this is what's going on. And of course, here's the marching band. They were performing during the parade, and then they were leading the Pep Fest, and here we get to see them perform right now. They're out there on the field. This is post-game. The final score tonight, 15-11 here, homecoming of Vista Ridge. The Rangers defeated McNeil. McNeil led at halftime 11-0, and they were shut out in the second half by Rangers 15-0. And just mentioning how the Ranger football team is sitting on their hind ends over in the corner watching their peers.
Well, and we can leave the mic up and let the folks who are Vista fans listen into their band just like the players are over there.
Sure. I think that's a nice gesture.
Yeah, building culture is, I just can't stress it enough as a coach how much it matters. Because if you have the right culture, then the right decisions are made. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And nobody's left, by the way. It's not just the players. Fans.
Fans are here too.
Fans are here. Now, a lot of them are parents, but
right.
Fans, students are still here. And they got a Whataburger to get to.
That's right. Man, that sounds good.
That's a very Texas thing for you folks out there who are not from Texas.
Yes.
That's where everybody goes after the Friday night football game. I always knew where to go get Dylan.
Yep.
Still very disappointed I didn't win.
I voted for you. I thought I stuffed that ballot like none other, but I'm
really appreciate it.
I'm so sorry.
It's probably my gray beard that gave me away.
Do you think so?
Because if I didn't have the gray beard, they probably would have. Oh yeah, he looks 18.
This
what are you talking about?
This guy's cool as can be.
He's wearing a Grateful Dead shirt. How does he know about them? He's too young to know them.
His dad must be super cool.
Oh, that's some good stuff right there.
Look at that. I've never done play-by-play of a marching band before. This is kind of fun. Or I should say commentary.
Oh. We have right down there. I'll try to get down there for you. That is a solo. Now I got to come over here to the trumpet player solo. Oh, that just sounds awesome.
Mm-hmm.
national award-winning Vista Ridge band. Oh man, I'd be running into people doing that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you want me to do what? No,
Nope.
I can't walk and chew gum at the same time, let alone play a horn. I'm so sorry.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That little movement right there, I almost fell down.
that's a little too much to take.
That was like being on a ship. They're doing it to me again. That's so many coordinated people.
Mm-hmm.
Our solo guys are out there in the center. I don't have a wide enough angle, Michael.
I know it's tough with what we're gifted with here at Vype Live, but do what we can. Celebrating the culture and the and the moment here of homecoming.
And it's also very impressive.
Oh yeah, it's well worth the effort.
You can see him over there in the stands, the McNeil band watching.
Oh wow, that's really nice.
Well, this is something. Heck yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Rangers marching band.
Wow, very nice.
Good stuff. I would hate to be at the Whataburger they're all going to go to, though.
Heads up, y'all. Oh my goodness.
We have more.
That was movement 2, movement 3. Where are we at here? Wow.
I don't know. Got some symbols going on here now. Are we really doing play-by-play?
I think we are. Look at the percussion section in the middle. Some are facing us, some are not. I believe this is the 4th coloration of flag bearers we've seen. Color guard, I think is what they're called. My son played saxophone all 4 years of his high school career at Pflugerville High School. One of the top scholarship earners. So one of the greatest gifts I had was the last 2 seasons. His junior, senior year was being the voice of Pflugerville ISD football at the field, so I could see my son
that's
perform
awesome.
every week. That was really nice. Instead of during my bye week, the first 2 years.
The announcer forgot to say we're going to start at the fourth movement, but they just learned this week. Festival of the week is Grand Royal.
Awesome.
Wow.
Great job. So, yeah, whenever I was helping call Rouse football, Sonny got to call a game where his son was a place kicker.
Oh.
And he got to call a game where his son kicked a winning field goal.
Oh, that's amazing. How
Yeah,
fun.
that was some good stuff. All right.
Well, there we go, folks. The final score tonight, 15-11, homecoming victory for your Rangers. Again, it was 11-0 at halftime, and Vista Ridge comes back in the second half to win 15-11. What's going on, my friend?
Skylar says the Whataburger talk is making me jealous.
Yeah, well, I could go for some deep dish Chicago pizza right now too. So
Ooh.
I mean, tit for tat. Just saying.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, 15-11. We had a good baseball game here.
And I'm surprised Skylar didn't make any comments hearing I'm a Vikings fan, that he's up there in Chicago. And
I probably feel sorry for
yeah,
you. He doesn't want to rub that in.
He doesn't. Yeah,
Although,
you're right.
If he likes his Chicago Bears, he better not be yelling that too much right now.
Well, yeah, we'll see.
They're struggling.
Big time.
I got their backup running back in fantasy football, though.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, sir. David Montgomery went down.
There you go.
There you go. A little fantasy football for you there right at the end.
That's just that's how we like to wrap it up here on Vype Live.
Really proud of this team. I think Coach is building a really strong program, strong culture. A lot of people here for homecoming, and just super proud to be a part of this.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Miles was looking down from heaven above tonight.
I think you're right.
And I think he let McNeil feel a little bit good because he loves Dylan, right? But I want my Vista Ridge Rangers.
The Rangers got to pull it off.
That's right.
That's
so
what they did.
I'm sure he's smiling right now.
Little Miles magic right there.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Wow, what a great game. We weren't having the best of time at halftime. We were kind of sitting here stewing a little bit. Trey was crossing his fingers that he'd win homecoming king, but that went to Shinoda Salib, our homecoming king and defensive lineman. So congratulations to him and the young lady. I'm not sure who she is, but she is one of the Rangerettes.
That's 37 years in a row for me not to win homecoming king.
Nuts. I'm 29 for me. Well, yeah, because 29. Well, I'm 30 because it's 22. My senior year was 92. So yeah.
That's why he doesn't do the adding, folks.
That's right.
He has to look at the scoreboard.
I didn't take my shoes off for that one, so that's my fault. But again, as Trey said, congratulations and a great effort, and thank goodness for the second half because Rangers needed every bit of that. And kudos to the defense. Congratulations, 3-2 on the season, 2-0 in district play are your Vista Ridge Rangers. And any parting thoughts? Any more parting thoughts, I should say?
No, looking forward to next week, another home game.
A home game, Westwood coming to Gupton next week, so we will be here for that. Again.
Yeah. So I go from a love of my life in terms of McNeil to a hate of my life.
There you go.
I am a McNeil Maverick,
That's
so
right.
I definitely don't like me some Westwood.
Well, that's good. We'll take that venom
and
we'll apply it to our broadcast next week. We'll give the Westwood, is it Warriors, I believe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
The Westwood whatevers.
That's right. No, I'm looking forward to it. I think there's so much that they're going to be able to work on this week. They'll see on film, but one thing he doesn't have to work on is their attitude.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to work on that.
No, you're right.
When that fumble happened, everybody on defense started walking out on the field right away.
Yep.
Started walking out of the field right away. They were high-fiving or patting the heads on the teammates that were coming off on offense. You know, say, we got you.
Yep.
We got you. And
right.
that is just the culture they have, and very honored to be a part of the broadcast for a program like that. So loving every minute of it.
I couldn't have said any better myself, so I will leave it at that. The parting wisdom and golden nuggets from Mr. Trey Grubb, for Skylar Gillespie, our QA back at Vype Live, from Merle Bertrand, Christina Weber. Get well, Christina. Appreciate everybody, and of course, Suna Venkat. Suna gets us all caught up and ready to rock and roll. Thank you, Suna, for all that you do. So for
she always helps us. Sooner or later.
Usually Suna, not so much later, but yeah. I
just ruined it. I said all that great stuff, and then I just killed it, didn't I? just killed it.
So with that, I will also say thank you to the Vista Ridge Ranger Booster Club for providing this broadcast.
Thank you so much.
Our partners and our supporters, we thank them for making this broadcast possible. For everybody associated with Vista Ridge football on the broadcast side, congratulations to the Rangers. 15-11 is the final. Happy homecoming, y'all. Be safe. Have a fun time at the dance, but make sure you always continue to have that love for yourself and for each other. Take care of each other. Be well. And so for everybody here with Vype Live and Vista Ridge Football, congratulations to the Rangers. 15-11, the final. Michael Rose signing off from Gupton. We'll see you next week when we're back here at Gupton taking on the Warriors from Westwood. Until then, have a great night And go Rangers!